All right, now we should be good to go for real. Because I got this new mic in now. So chat, can y'all hear me now clear? Y'all should be able to hear me like loud and clear now. Like no breakup. Like y'all should be able to hear me loud and clear. Paige, you hear my mic? You can hear it loud and clear, right? Bro, doing a triple double stream. I'm trying to have it right for y'all, bro. How the mic sound, chat? Is the mic sounding good? I got a stream deck too. I don't know how to use it though. Clear as water. So do you want me to restart the whole video and just do like do the whole reaction over? I mean, or you want me to continue and we'll like look at something else? I'll learn that stream deck stuff later on. I ain't gonna lie. We can hear you. I don't know. Oh no, I know y'all can hear me. I just want my mic to sound more clear than it being choppy. I got a whole HyperX mic right here. I just never used it. Because I think I didn't... Well, I was using it wrong. But now that I'm using it right, I mean, we straight. Just proceed. It's very clear. All right, appreciate you.
You're joking, right?
No, you want that
Wait, why can I not hear nothing?
layup? That's gonna be 500, my friend.
I'm not your friend. And I'm not paying $500 for no damn layup package.
All right, you're lost.
Now compare this to how other sports games handle annual releases. MLB The Show lets you carry over progress between console generations. FIFA's Ultimate Team gives you loyalty rewards that don't pressure players to further spend. These games understand that respecting players' time and money leads to better long-term engagement. 2K takes the opposite.
You good, gang? Hey, chat, I like this mic, chat. I ain't gonna lie. This mic tough. I ain't gonna lie.
Approach. They bank on frustration and attachment to drive further revenue. And the scary part is how this escalates over time. Early purchases seem justifiable because, you know, it's just $20 here, $50 there, but each one raises your personal spending ceiling. That first $100 bundle feels outrageous until it starts to become the new normal. Players report looking back at year one spending with disbelief, only to realize they're now spending triple that amount without blinking. It's no different than a drug addict. That small dose of meth that used to get you high can quickly turn into an all-day habit because you're trying to chase that first high that you ever got. The only difference is you don't lose your teeth, your house, your family, your health, everything else in between. Bit of an extreme example, but you get the point. What a lot of you don't get though is 2K's pricing model. That VC counter at the top of your screen isn't just tracking currency, it's masking how much real money you're burning. The whole virtual economy is built on
2K
one
mobile?
simple trick: make price.
Bruh, who still play 2K Mobile? I don't even play. If somebody playing 2K Mobile, they need to go seek some help. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Anybody playing 2K Mobile gotta rethink what they decision making. I ain't gonna lie. And why they got my boy Shy lips crusty as ice, bro? Like, y'all not like pause, but like, come on, 2K. Like, y'all could have did a better job of this right here, bro. This did my boy Shy dirty, man.
Feel abstract. When a pair of digital Jordans cost 15,000 VC instead of $15, your brain processes that transaction differently. Studies show people spend more when there's psychological distance between them and their cash, and 2K exploits this hard. One thing I do know they do is they make sure that math doesn't add up on
I
purpose.
didn't even know they had that.
VC bundles come in awkward amounts like 75,000 or 200,000, while item prices end up in random numbers like 12,500 or 37,750. This is not sloppy design. It's calculated confusion. You will always have leftover VC after a purchase, which creates this nagging feeling that you might as well buy more VC so that you can use up the scrap. This system is engineered with odd numbers to keep you chasing.
Bruh, 3, you saw how they had Brody looking? Crazy, bro. Like, they didn't even care to edit or anything.
Round numbers. Just look at how they've changed exchange rates over time. Back in 2K13, $3 got you 10,000 VC, which was enough for a serious upgrade. By 2K17, that same $3 bought you pocket change. The franchise increased VC prices by 35% in just 1 year between 2K13 and 2K14. Now in 2K25, 25,000 VC, which used to be a major purchase, might not even cover some basic accessories. You get a t-shirt with that. They've slowly inflated the virtual economy while keeping real dollar prices steady, hoping players won't notice their shrinking value. Even the storefront design plays mind games too. You ever notice how the game shows VC prices in huge font while the
a t-shirt, bro. A t-shirt.
real dollar equivalent is buried in the menus? That's intentional. When you see 75,000 VC for a build instead of $50, the sticker shock hits way softer. Researchers call this pain for paying reduction, the same reason casinos use chips instead of cash. One study found that people spend up to 30% more when using intermediate currencies such.
See what I mean, Pay? Hey, chat, can we get 25 likes? Appreciate y'all. Bro, it's just like, this is bad, bro. Like, and when people, we need more people to keep speaking the real. Like, shout out to Black Hawk Chef see the stream, bro. But like this, we need more people. Like, if you actually like 2K, you actually grew up watching 2K, we need more people that's gonna speak the real, bro. He's not only speaking facts, but he's showing you and explaining what 2K is doing.
Such as coins, tickets, or VC versus direct payments. 2K didn't invent this tactic, but they damn for sure weaponized it. It also doesn't help that bundle deals add another layer of confusion. That bonus 20% free VC offer sounds great until you realize those base amounts are arbitrary. There's no standard VC.
I'm not even getting 2K26, so I can't even play Forza. I got told y'all the previous stream, bro. I see Pro Play. They're trying to advertise Pro Play on 26. I don't care if somebody offer me the game for free, bro. Like, I don't want no parts. I don't want no parts of that, bro. Nope, don't want it. Cause it's gonna be the same thing, gameplay wise, and that's the problem. The gameplay is horrible. It's horrible gameplay
to dollar ratio, so comparing value between these bundles becomes impossible. Players report buying larger packs than needed just because the bonus made them seem like they were better deals, only to end up with thousands of unused VC that taunt them into spending more later. Like,
you make me sick.
Leave me alone, please.
Hiding in the shadows, hiding from who you truly are.
Oh,
you can't escape yourself.
the leftover VC phenomena is textbook behavioral economics. One player tracked his purchases and he found he's accumulated over 8,000 wasted VC across multiple transactions. Money spent solely because he had odd amounts of VC just sitting in his account. The game could let you cash out.
Oh, I'm already knowing, Paid. I'm already knowing, gang. It's just like that on College Football. On College Football, you don't gotta pay nothing to upgrade your player. You don't gotta pay nothing to upgrade your player. And that's why I be on College Football more often.
Unused VC or buy exact amounts, but then that would kill the cycle. So instead, those digital pennies create constant pressure to add more. My team takes this further with pack prices that don't align with card value. A single Galaxy Opal card might cost 100,000 VC on the auction house, right? But the packs that contain it sell it for 10,000 VC each. This mismatch means that you're never quite sure what anything is worth, and one of the main reasons I don't fucking play this. But hey, financial reports prove this model works. Player spending per user grew 11 times between 2K13 and 2K17. By 2020, the franchise was pulling in over $1 billion annually from microtransactions alone. These are not organic numbers. They are the result of systems engineered to obscure spending. Even the name VC is a corporate inside joke for those of you unaware. Yeah, it stands for virtual currency, but it also references visual concepts. The studio behind 2K, it's their initials. They literally rebranded branded their monetization system after themselves. That's how confident they were in fooling you. Now compare this to how other games handle purchases. At least with Fortnite, they show real money prices alongside the V-Bucks. FIFA Ultimate Team displays approximate dollar values for their packs. Now 2K could do the same, but they choose not to because clarity would hurt sales. The less you think about actual dollars, the more you'll actually spend on their game. And the sad part is that players fall for these predictable traps all the time. I'll just buy a $20 bundle will eventually turn into, I might as well get the $50 one with the bonus VC because they keep the math fuzzy. One Reddit user has calculated that upgrading a MyPlayer to an 85 overall costs $50 in VC in 2K25. But most players don't realize this until after they pay. The game never shows you the full price tag up front. For those of you unaware, the mobile gaming industry pioneered these tactics, but 2K brought them into console sports titles. Those limited time VC sales that pop
$50. $50. Money don't grow on trees, bro. It don't grow on trees. And I'm like, and this is stuff like to where you shouldn't have to say this stuff, but it's like, who is coming up with these ideas and these prices? There is somebody in the headquarters or the office saying, let's do this. I want to know who that person is. Because they shouldn't be working with 2K at all. They shouldn't. You said randoms. You said as of today, my last day playing 2K, randoms killed 2K as well. Oh, I mean, we all knew that. I mean, but the gameplay is still terrible. I ain't gonna lie.
After you lose a game, that is straight from a casino's playbook. The way my team auctions display last bid timers counting down, that is classic urgency triggers. Every element funnels you towards spending without fully realizing the cost of the game. They do this by focusing on giving you what you want, and that is another hit of that dopamine. That moment when the pack shakes before revealing your My Team cards isn't just a cool effect, it's a neurological trigger carefully crafted to hit your brain's pleasure centers. NBA 2K's pack openings operate on these same psychological principles as a slot machine, using variable reward schedules to keep you chasing the next big pull. The game doesn't just sell you digital cards, it sells you the rush of anticipation, calibrated down to the millisecond of the animation timing. Break down any pack opening sequence and you will see the science behind the spectacle. First comes the pack animation itself. It's the glowing edges, the dramatic camera angles.
Like I told y'all, Troy done spent a couple of bands on. Matter of fact, we gonna watch that next, bro. I want y'all to see that. Troy done spent hold on. He spent how much on 2K? Hold on. But Troy done spent a lot of bread and still didn't get the card, bro. Like, that's mind-blowing to me.
The signature shake before the reveal. These aren't just visual flares, they're dopamine primers. Studies have shown your brain releases more pleasure chemicals during the anticipation than the actual reward itself. 2K exploits this by stretching out the reveal process with unnecessary theatrics. That 3-second delay between the pack opening and the card display, that's not a loading time. That's your nervous system being wound up. And the sound design plays an equally manipulative role as well. Notice how the audio builds as the pack opens. Subtle chimes escalate to a crescendo when rare cards appear. Common cards get generic whoosh sound, while Galaxy Opals trigger a full orchestra of strings. Your ears learn to recognize these cues before your eyes process the visual, creating a psychological response.
Go no money spent. Here's the thing though, Demi, like, if you go no money spent, it's gonna take probably months for you to reach like a 91 overall if you go no money spent. And I'm not saying like, you know, go out there and buy VC. What I'm saying is 2K, like, you can't even, like, back then you probably could go no money spent. You know what I'm saying? You could probably play the game, you know, get your player over. I remember 2K19, and I always bring up 19 because that was the last 2K I really had, like, a lot of fun on, and I used to play park and stuff like that. I remember I could play MyCareer, get to, like, from a 70 to a 90 by just playing MyCareer. You know what I'm saying? You could do that. That's back when we had, like, the little purple stuff where, like, if you was a 90, it would show you, like, your purple. That's actually when you had, like, y'all know what I'm talking about though, if you played the game. Like, you could go and not have to buy VC if you just play the game. You can't do that no more. If you go no money spent now, you're going to be, like, wasting your time being frustrated because, one, the gameplay sucks. Two, MyCareer is like, what Mucinex or whatever medicine that puts you to sleep. That's what playing bro. You can't even play MyCareer. You can't even play 3 MyCareer games. You're gonna be bored out your mind. And that's why you got a lot of bad players in the rec, because they don't play MyCareer. Which, yes, we understand there's no storyline. It's absolutely boring. But a lot of those players don't even have a play style. They just make a player and go right to the online modes. Oh, it will. LOL. That's all I've been doing on 25. Takes 40 days to go from a 60 to 85. If you make 5,000 VC per day. But that's what I'm saying, though, Demi. Like, you got to think, like, people not going to want to do that. Trust me, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't mind doing it. But, you know, the people that play this game, they're not going to do that, bro. They not going to want to sit there and go to MyCareer and just play the game. They're not going to do that. Melatonin from MyCareer. I'm telling you, bro, MyCareer put you to sleep. Mess around and you done got an F teammate grade. You know what I'm saying? All types of, you know, violations and stuff. But 19, I used to actually hawk MyCareer. That's how I got better at 2K. And like I said, like, I used to be a player. I didn't play no defense. I would just care about offense. When I played MyCareer, and like, I'm for real when I say this, the way how I improved, especially playing on my own, the more I played MyCareer, and I was on the Portland Trailblazers. I was on a 6'8" small forward. I was on the Portland Trailblazers. We won a championship. Kristaps Porzingis signed with us in the offseason. That's back when he was like in his prime and stuff like that. But it was Dame, CJ McCollum, my player, and Kristaps Porzingis. We won the finals. We won a ring. The more I played MyCareer, the more I could read plays, and I would learn like to bait people. And I know it was a computer, but when you play MyCareer, I got showed a wreck today. Oh, I'm already knowing. So that's every day. That's why I'm not even playing the game right now. The more, like, when I played MyCareer, right, I would realize the computer would throw stuff when I bait. Like, I play like I'm not guarding the guy, and then I'll just bait it every time. And then I told myself, because, like, I remember one day I'm in random rec, and I'm telling the dude, like, bro, I got like 45 and I'm efficient. He like, yeah, but your man got 37. And I'm like, yeah, but I got 45. I'm in that mindset of I don't care about defense. I care about offense. And then I think about when we lost the game, I'm like, hold on. I got 45. My man dude got 37. I am the reason why we lost. Because my man got the most points. I didn't care to play any defense. So when I realized, I'm like, okay, how do I get better at D? I got to go play, you know, MyCareer and just continue to play the game. Then when I started, you know, playing more, I would learn to, you know, guard my guy, bait, just get a lot of, you know, get in the steal lanes, all of that. You know, I would just take that stuff to online, and then it would just overall everything come natural. When you learn passing lanes, you'll improve defense overall, because then you'll learn how people like to play. I only do MyCareer for rec and sometimes do Hall of Fame mode, because if you score on Hall of Fame consistently, you could do it against others back then. Oh, facts. But, I mean, that's how I know I improve. You know, I just kept playing MyCareer, and then I would realize, you know, the passing lanes, and, you know, it just come natural. When you get passing lanes down, you'll be a way better defender.
Before you even know what you pulled. That's why some of your favorite content creators' hands be shaking in the videos they make. The anticipation gives that junkie itch. Rarity tiers add another layer of psychological engineering. Cards aren't just good or bad, they're color-coded into a hierarchy that triggers our collector instincts. That pink diamond card might be functionally identical to a ruby one, but the different colors make your brain categorize them as separate must-haves. 2K has progressively amped up these techniques over the years. Just compare 2K17's basic card flips to today's cinematic pack openings, complete with player holograms and arena crowd noises. Each iteration adds more sensory stimuli to strengthen that dopamine response. Recent versions even include a double reveal moment where a card appears to be one tier before it morphs into something better, a psychological trick that's been borrowed from carnival games. Players report that their heart rate spikes during these fake out reveals, even though they know it's just an animation. The neurological parallels to gambling are undeniable. MRI studies show similar brain activity patterns between slot machine players and loot box openers. Specifically, specifically in the brain's reward center. Both activities create what psychologists call intermediate reinforcement. That's when unpredictable rewards trigger compulsive behavior. 2K takes this further by adding visual and auditory feedback that actual casinos cannot replicate. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Some of your microtransactions in your video games are worse than some of these casino tactics. I mean, the pack odds themselves are engineered to maximize this effect. You notice how 2K displays percentages like a 1.5% chance of a galaxy opening?
Why is everyone spiraling over unskippable ads? Just download Pi and you'll never have to see another ad again. This Chrome extension takes 5 seconds to set up and it blocks ads on any website you visit. It makes the ads just like disappear. It's that simple. No more interruptions.
Bruh, get your ass off my screen. Sure, you got too much makeup on. Damn.
Instead of the actual odds like 1 in 67, that's because big numbers feel more obtainable than actual fractions, even when the math says otherwise. The game also front loads rare pools for new accounts, a common tactic in gacha games to hook players early. One data miner found fresh accounts had significantly better pack luck for the first 10 to 15.
You said hold on. I realize if I go to random rec, I have to go on the mic or they will literally play terrible. I mean, that don't fix nothing really in my opinion. Here's what I'm gonna tell y'all about random rec, and y'all know I have multiple videos on random rec. You can't teach IQ. People just gotta have that, bro. Like fundamentals, you can't teach that stuff. They gotta have it. They gotta know. That's like a center cherry picking instead of boxing out. Like they gotta know that. You can't be having to teach people. So when people don't know what they be doing, like 3 days ago when I was playing. I'm telling the people, like, I'm telling the power forward, bro, you got to stop cutting because I was on Cody's build. Remember when I told you I was on Cody's build? I've been on Cody's build the last, 3 or 4 days. So I'm playing on Cody's build. At the 2, he goes into halftime with, like, 4 points and 4 steals. And my matchup got, like, 7 points, but he has, like, 3-4 free throw attempts because people keep trying to help for some reason when we didn't need any help when we had 4 steals anyway, right? So the center getting frustrated because he the person leading us in scoring. And I'm telling the center, I'm like, bro, it's not that I can't score. It's the fact that every time when I beat my matchup, every time when I was on Cody's build and I created separation or I got an open spot, the power forward just blatantly runs, just keeps cutting every single time. And I get on the mic and I'm like, yo, power forward, you gotta stop moving because I'm beating my matchup, but you keep moving and you're bringing your guy to help. Grown man too. Nah, bro, you just want to complain because you can't score. I can't score because every time I get an open spot, you bring your defender to me. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm like, ain't no point to argue, bro. Because it's stupid. Every time, like, and you know it's bad when the other team start flopping when you, like, multiple times, no screen involved, get separation, beat my matchup to the basket, all just so the power forward can slash and cut every time. I'm telling you, Pay, and it be grown men with no basketball IQ. Oh man, you just complaining like you just can't score. I wonder why I can't score. When every time when I get an open spot on my build, you're bringing a 6'10" player to help and defend it. Also, purples and golds. I already told y'all about status. They should have been got rid of status.
15 openings before odds normalize. But that's just the more popular way 2K currently gets their players hooked. I also remember back in the 2K16 days when the game had park cards. For those who don't know, park cards were a microtransaction that you could purchase and utilize at any point in a competitive online match. It was a pay-to-win mechanic that fooled sweats and salty people into spending more after seeing someone else use them. Now, I'm old, so I was an adult during 2K16, and I think because some of y'all were younger during those 2K16 days, you see that game through rose-tinted glasses, but I remember not being a big fan because I can't tell you how many park games I lost where I was up a couple points about to close it out and then the other team felt like they were about to lose and they popped a 3-point shooting park card or unstoppable dunk park.
I was younger. When this era right here of 2K16, I was in middle school. I was definitely a part of the younger, like when somebody made that video and he said a lot of y'all were young niggas back then watching me. I was one of those young niggas watching them back then. But I was more Team Cash. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And I was like rocking with people like Kel hit him up. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Kel used to be one of those, you know, he was a really good 2K creator. We'll watch one of his videos after this as well. I want y'all to see that. Kel hit him up was really entertaining, and he actually knew how to play the game. He was really great videos. Shout out to Kel, bro. I want us to go back, though. Let me see something real quick.
Part games I lost where I was up a classes, but
look at the green
some of y'all were
animation,
young.
like, bro.
Someone else used
see,
it.
this
Now
what
I'm
saying,
old,
like,
so
back
I was
then when you greened the shot. Look at how it looks.
an adult during 2K.
Like, look at this. Look at this.
K16, and I
See how it just lights up. Like, there you go. It's like we went backwards. In my opinion, this was the best green animation we've ever had in the 2K game yet. I feel like 2K16's green animation is the best one we've had yet. That ain't me just glazing, that's my opinion. Some of y'all might have different opinion, I can respect it. But me personally, I feel like 2K16's green animation was the best we've ever had, bro. My teammates make it harder for me to score more than the other team. Facts, they want the ball on every single cut. Bigs come down the court and go straight to the paint. Like, and that's like when I get on those, when I get on my slasher, right, with 99 driving dunk. I want to, if my build has a 99 driving dunk, do I want to, you know, slash? Of course. But I understand if 2K puts my powerful, they put my slasher Nolo out of position, then I'm going to have to slide to the 4. All right. I'm going to have to slide to the 4. And now I got to play out of position. So if I'm playing power forward, now, even though my build's a small forward, I'm going to have to now play a roach where I got to space the floor. Instead of just wanting to cut every play. Bro, they be on their third cut already before I make it have to have court. Facts. I love to believe some people rather take up 20 shots and lose versus some people that take up and just win. Yeah, I mean, it's just sad, bro. What make it more sad, it be adults, too. Like, that's what make it sad. It be adults. Grown men. Grown men. Like, they get on the mic, like, bro, I'm 45. I'm like, you trying to talk to me. I've been here longer than you. That's embarrassing. How you been here longer than me and you don't know fundamentals of spacing the floor? That ain't no flex. You're older than me. You should know what I'm talking about then. And here's the thing. I'm not the coach on the mic. I don't do that. Because that stuff is annoying, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When you get in the game, and the game first start, and somebody already got their mic on trying to tell people what to do, I don't like that. Let me play my game. You know what I'm saying? Let me do what I want to do. Don't you put on the mic and try to tell me what I'm doing wrong and what I need to be doing. And people doing that majority of the time, they may got the most points, and they can't shoot. People trying to get on the mic and, hey, bro, next time don't shoot that. Do this next. Don't be telling me how to. Did you make this build? Did you make my build? No. So how you go? Like, and that's what's funny. They be like, bro, I'm trying to help. Were you in the builder when I made my build? Yes or no? It's a yes or no question. And they're like, see, bro, this is why this is toxic. I'm like, that's not what I asked you. I asked you when I made my build, were you in the builder with me? No. So how are you going to tell me what I'm supposed to be doing with my build? Let me play my game. Just because I missed one corner 3 don't mean I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I could easily just cut every play and make things miserable for you as a big man. You see what I'm saying? It's like I gotta school them on how basketball supposed to be played. But if you do that, man, I ain't got no space to work down here. But I missed one corner 3 on my slashing build. Bro, next time don't do that. Like, shut up. You see what I'm saying?
thing because some of y'all were younger during those 2K16 days. You see that game through rose-tinted glasses, but I remember not being a big fan because I can't tell you how many park games I lost where I was up a couple points about to close it out, and then the other team felt like they were about to lose and they popped a 3-point shooting park card or a unstoppable dunk park card, and now they don't miss and we lose. That shit was not fun. It rewarded poor play, and I'd imagine it tempted many people into purchasing park cards so they didn't get left behind. Since then, those cards have evolved into Gatorade Boost, which is another dopamine hit. A lot of times it feels like your build can't hit anything, and then you buy a Gatorade Boost and now you can't miss. Gatorade Boosts are almost needed just to play online, especially with allegations of shooting being RNG based going around. And I can't stress enough that all these things cost VC, and VC costs real world money. VC's role in NBA 2K cannot be overstated. By obscuring real dollar amounts behind virtual currency, the opaque process makes it harder for players to track down how much they're spending, thus they're more inclined to spend outside their budget without noticing. Now, my personal conspiracy, which has nothing to do with anything else discussed in this video, that was all well-researched, real things that are going on, just my personal conspiracy is that even the PC version of 2K is designed to trick people into spending more money. The PC version is last to get updates, it has no crossplay with other platforms, and 2K refuses to implement anti-cheat into the game, so now you have these weird-faced hackers running around the park like,
you know what it says? His feet is slow as shit.
And just this past year with 2K25, the dev team finally made the current gen version of 2K available on PC. I can't stress enough that these games are developed on PCs, but the dev team is so lazy, they uploaded the PS4 version to Steam up until this last year. Now, my conspiracy is that they did this on purpose. I mean, the lack of anti-cheat, crossplay, and general game support is to fool you into purchasing the PC version for those who don't know any better, and then when you get frustrated with the PC version because it's so neglected, you go out and you buy it on console again, and they get 2 sales instead of 1. Hell, I'm guilty of this. That's how I came up with this whole conspiracy. The bottom line is that constantly seeking thrills can lead you down a dark path. Games are supposed to be a fun thing we do with our free time, not a second job that constantly robs us. So you might be wondering, what can you do to combat these corporations out of nickel and diamond? Don't worry, I'm here to let you know how you can break free. Here's the thing about NBA 2K. You don't have to let the game play you. There are ways to enjoy basketball without getting sucked into the VC vortex, and it starts with setting hard limits. Decide up front how much you're willing to spend each season, whether that's $0 or $20, and then stick to it like it's a hard contract. I did this myself with NBA 2K25. The summer of 2024, when the news for NBA 2K25 first started dropping, I told the boys in the group chat I am buying 1 bundle of VC, and I'm only making 2 builds this year max. If it doesn't work out after that, oh well. We just gonna have to lose. Because the reality is that the average gamer is 35 years old, and I need some of y'all to start acting like it and exercise some self-control. Especially because y'all keep saying you want to see the game improve. The game will never improve if y'all keep spending excessive amounts of money. Y'all didn't listen to my first warning when I told you don't buy it, so here we are. Instead, I'm gonna give you a more easy solution, which is instead of spending thousands of dollars every fucking year on VC, just buy a little $50 bundle, and then after that, leave the fucking VC alone. Because the reality is that y'all sit on y'all YouTube videos, y'all be in Twitter spaces, tweeting, streaming, just complaining about VC. Y'all still buy it. You send one message publicly and then do something different in private, and the only thing that matters to these corporations is their profit margin. Yeah, you mad, but you still buying. I can't stress enough that their power is in the people. Exercise discernment. I encourage everyone to spend more time in the lab instead of spending money. Instead of dropping cash to boost your MyPlayer's 3-point rating, learn your jumper's timing. Master dribble moves that work even with low ball control. There's a whole community of no VC players who compete with base ratings just to prove it's possible. The game wants you to believe attributes are everything, but watch any part game and you'll see 90 overalls are getting cooked by players who actually know how to read defenses and are only in their 80s. Also, try switching up your modes. MyCareer and my team are built to push spending, but my NBA lets you control the franchise without ever seeing a VC prompt. Play Now Online uses real NBA teams so no one has stat advantages, and even the WNBA modes are refreshingly stripped of microtransactions. Community matters. Join discords or subreddits where players share free ways to earn VC through gameplay tricks. There are entire threads dedicated to finding the fastest MyCareer methods or cheesing my team challenges.
You said 25 would be maybe one of the best if the dribbles were like previous years and no RNG. You mess with the cap breakers. I mean, I just don't like pro play, bro. I don't like the gameplay. I don't like the direction what they're doing. I feel like they're not, when we ask for things, they're not truly asking what we want. They touch things that really don't need to be touched. Nothing's consistent. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. To me, this is worse. Like, and y'all knew 24 last year was my worst, but this is worse than 24. 24 is my worst last year. 25 is worse than 24. I generally go no VC every year. I got 2K, so I'm telling you, bro. Like, and here's the thing. I don't know. It's because I make content, but the more I make content, the more I start realizing what 2K is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you realize what their focus is, and it's not the sport. It's money. That's their focus. They're not focused on gameplay and basketball.
Without buying packs. I've seen forum posts where people refer to themselves as budget ballers and they share the best methods to grind without spending. When you surround yourself with players who prioritize skill over spending, the social pressure flips. You start feeling proud of your restraint instead of insecure about your gear. The psychological tricks only work if you don't see them coming, but now that you know about the FOMO traps, you can spot them, like the limited time items always dropping right after payday, and then you can adjust accordingly. Recognizing sunken cost fallacy helps you walk away when you've had enough instead of thinking I've spent this much already. Just turn off notifications. Those pop-ups about limited time packs or the season's gonna end soon so you better finish your battle pass are designed to pull you back in. Just mute 2K social media during content drops so you're not bombarded by hype. Turn off noties on them pack opening YouTubers that you follow. The reality is that you can't spend money on anything if you don't know it exists. Ignore enough of the temptation and soon you'll be screaming. It's important to understand that NBA 2K's psychological tricks aren't just annoying design choices. They're a calculated revenue machine, with microtransactions now making up 79% of Take-Two's $4.2 billion earnings. That frustration you feel grinding the badges, the pressure to keep up in the city, it's all engineered to push spending. It's worked so well over the past decade that 2K has begun to implement the same tactics into their wrestling series with the introduction of the Island in WWE 2K25. Now, I don't have any hot takes on the Island. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna pray for the wrestling community as well as the basketball community when it comes to this VC stuff. Hopefully recognizing these tactics lets you flip the script. You don't have to chase every limited time item or max out your credit card for VC. The real flex isn't having the rarest card. It's enjoying basketball on your terms. Control the game instead of letting it control you. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit the like button and also tap the card on the screen. Check out my video on the dark psychology of microtransactions. It's similar to this video, but it speaks on the gaming industry as a whole. If that sounds like something you'd like to hear, click the card on the screen.
We interrupt this program to bring you a word from today's video sponsor.
Man, it's got Kermit in the background. You really should have swapped the shades off Kermit and put the other ones on. I ain't gonna lie. Why am I flaming people on ads? I don't know what's wrong. But look, hey man, W video, bro. Y'all make sure I go check out this video. This is by the Black Hawkage or Hokage. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that right. This guy has a platform, over 700,000 subscribers. And he still voiced and spoke how he felt. And this is what we need in the 2K community. We need people that's gonna speak the real. W video. Y'all make sure I go check out this video. That's FWJ. I don't know, bro. I'm on timing to just, I don't know. But I want y'all to see something with Kel hit him up, bro. I want y'all to see Kel, bro. Hold on. Kel hit him up used to be a top 2K creator when I was a kid, bro. Like, Kel was one of those ones. And see, this is how I found out about Kel. Because I remember I told you I was Team Cash. Remember I told you I was Team Cash Nasty when I was growing up? Bro, he played Kel one time, and I'm not gonna lie. Even though Cash, my favorite YouTuber of all time, dog, I was like, Kel was hooping. You know what I'm saying? Kel was out there going crazy. I want y'all to see this.
Black James Bond feeling like King Kong. Wiz Khalifa with the reaper in the bomb. Just ski the beach with a bitch in the thong. Better talk to me like you talk to your mom. Young trap law, champagne in the palm. Fuck around and put your girl brain in the palm. She know they give me mouth like a damn minicom. Hit it with a bat like Barry Bonds. Ruby, baby. Higher than the rookie, baby. Just be Kasubi, baby. And yeah.
What is good, y'all? I'm back again with another NBA 2K15 video, and then we are at the stage and we're going up against the Nasty crew. They want to be Cleveland so bad and Cash Nasty want to be LeBron so bad, but I'm gonna teach him who LeBron is. I ain't even LeBron, but I'm gonna show him what LeBron do. You already know. Killed him up, really had to do his thing this game. You already know. I'm look at me, putting the moves on him, got him in the blender, going up. I'm missing a contested lay. That was actually good defense. I ain't even gonna stun. Moby F pull up. You already know. Any game you gonna see Moby F with me, man. That's the homie right there. He all that's that we always click, man. You already know I gotta bring Moby out here, man. I got him in the blender. I already know, man. Come on, get up.
And this is what I feel like somebody was talking about, where he says if we had more freedom with your MyPlayer. You see how there's nothing stiff. There's no stiff movement. It's like if your player has speed, you gonna see it.
I elect him to the Hall of Fame. Bow, my God. Oh my goodness, man. Cash, no, my nigga. You are quarter nasty. You not Cash nasty. You drop them nickels and dimes. You see Dre ain't getting no rebounds with no rebounding having ass. Look at Cash nasty trying to do the side to side, give it up to his teammate. I'm over here playing good defense, man. Come on, man. I got defense. I got that lockdown. Moby give it up to me. I'm gonna lob it up to Dre. Oh my God.
You said, bro, pre-COVID 2020 had everything. Facts. Not gonna lie.
Oh, Dre, let's go, man.
You know, I feel like I didn't really like 2K20. I see like 19 was my last fun time playing 2K. You're definitely speaking facts, though.
No, man, I came out here to do my thing. You see, you trying to spam the behind the back. Well, boy, we gonna hack your ass, don't you came to this. I'm the king of this shit, man. I'm the king of this part. This my player. You need to go back to my team. At least he pulling up the three. I don't know why Moby was playing help defense, but him and Dre was actually arguing the whole way, man. I'm like, just give me the ball, man. I'm gonna do my thug thizzle. You see, I got him in a blender. He ain't ready. I tried to live Dre, but Dre wasn't ready. Dre over here nervous, giving up to Moby F. Moby F gonna give it back to your boy Kel. You already know I gotta do my thug thizzle because you already know Kel gonna go to savage mode. Hit him with the dirty ass crossover. Get the
dog. What did y'all do to K, bro? Like, and this is the thing too. Chat, I don't think y'all don't understand. Some of y'all probably do understand, but I'm gonna say this anyway. Do you know how many people, if 2K were to put them old servers up back to these games, do you know how much you will be playing these games right now?
This nigga off me, son. Oh my God, we gonna send his ass shipping back to my team. We out here doing our thug thizzle. You already know. We did win 2 out of 2. I'm gonna go ahead and spoil it. We won this shit. We won 2 games versus these niggas. And you see, we playing some good defense, man. They wanted to go to the high rollers, but a nigga ain't got 100K VC. I ain't finna spend no damn $50, another $50 for this damn game. Heck no, boy. I done bought hella clothes. You see this man going up? I swear these niggas like 7 foot small forwards, pure assness. Like, come on, man. Get these niggas off the court. I gotta look, got him in a blender, just crossed 2 niggas. Give it up to my boy Moby F. He gonna go up with the easy layup. You already know how Moby do, man. Moby play fundamentals and he do his thing, man. So y'all make sure y'all be watching out for Moby F when anytime I'm at the park with that man. You see, we playing good defense. They trying to do this side to side bullshit, but we playing good defense, man. You already know how we do. Dre, I don't know what Dre was doing. He was just playing some ass D. He was being so ass this game, but he recovered the next couple of games. But shout out to my nigga Dre. You see, I got 3 points, 5 assists. Look at this man Cash. He ain't ready, man. Where's he at? I'm like, yeah. You already know what I gotta do. I gotta and1 mix team him. I gotta shout out my nigga Moby F. Mix team that nigga. Get him off me, man. Cause we out here. Look, he's spamming the.
He said pure assness. Oh, Kel was one of those ones, bro. I'm telling you, like, if the game was fun and Kel was still around, Kel would have hit 1 mil subs by now. He would have had 1 mil. He would have had 1 mil subs, at least 500K. Kel was a great 2K content creator, bro. I think Kel still is around. it's not the same anymore because the game is trash now.
Behind the back, I can't do nothing. But he posted my nigga.
I don't want to even say 2K because, you know, he do other things. He would have still had a, you know, phenomenal numbers. When it came to him making content, like I found Kel through this video right here. He played Cash. That's how I found out about Kel. And then people was like, "Oh, you didn't know who Kel was?" And I was young, and I was like, "Nah." I was like, "Bro, go look at some of his videos." Cause you know, at first I was like, "Man, Cash got to do better." You know, I'm young. And people like, "Nah, bro, that's Kel."
Moby F. My bad, Moby. I mean, that wasn't even my fault. He was spamming it behind the back. See, I'm gonna knock his ass. I got you, Moby. I'm gonna knock his ass down since he wanna dunk on my teammate. Man, I swear, Moby tried to get him back, but man,
Kel be doing reactions now. I'm glad he's still around, but like Kel, bro, he would have been one of those top creators, bro.
his dude ain't posting niggas this year. He more of a shooter. You see, doing the side to side.
That's what I'm saying. Like, chat. Do you see it? Like, 2K is so bad. People like they don't even want to be a part of it no more. Like, Kel was like an all-American type. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to glaze. I'm just, y'all know what I mean when I said it. Like, you know how, like, somebody used to be really good at something? Bro, Kel was a top creator back in these times, bro. He could have been in the same category as Cash and Sluminati. He could have been in that same category, even with Flight. But the game is trash now. He don't even want to be a part of it.
Jeez, man, I'm trying to play good defense, but obviously that move is still in the damn game. But you see, he over there playing, he throwing a bad pass at that nigga. He gonna pull up from the 3, knocking it down. I don't know what these two niggas was doing on defense, but they were just arguing the whole way. I really don't know what was going on between them. But you already know, Kel gonna do his thing. I'm gonna go ahead and poster this ugly ass nigga. Get this nigga off me, man. Niggas can't hold me at the park, bruh. Niggas can't hold me at.
I want y'all to see his MyCareer, bro. What do I want to watch?
So, I'm back on the app. I thought you were.
I miss the park so much, especially 19. You mean the neighborhood? We had the neighborhood in 19, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure we had a neighborhood.
Blaze on the beats.
This video is brought to you by CapBeast.com. Design your own custom snapbacks and hats. CapBeast.com. We are beast.
Alright, man, so yeah, we back again with some more MyCareer featuring that boy Khalil.
What up, Hoozy?
And yeah, we going up against the Indiana Pacers, so we got Paul George. And Paul George has been doing his thing in real life. He might even become an amethyst card on 2K. That's what I'm waiting for, because I just bought that dynamic rating. But look at the...
Bro, and again, I want to freeze it right here, chat. Look at how this looks compared to 2K25 and 2K24. Like, and this is why I keep saying back in the 2K16, it was more focused on the sport. You can tell the detail on how they wanted this, like a basketball game. Like an NBA court. You see what I'm saying? You get the vibes of that on this. On 25, it's like they just don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like they don't care about the sport, and that's what makes the game so bad, bro.
D-Rose bringing the ball up the court. You know, he ain't been playing too hot in real life, and he ain't been playing too hot on my team. Got Monte Ellis in the blender going up, throwing it down. You already know, man, we got to start it off hot. We got to start it off nice and easy, man. We got to cash out on these boys. Gotta warm up on these, man. Hold on. Who they got? Who they want them to hold me? They got Monte Ellis on me. They got Paul George. You know I'm gonna bring it out. Hit him with the crossover. I gotta dunk this man. Yes, I have posterizer now. As you see me gaining 20,000 fans. But at this moment, man, I was hungry for that posterizer. I really needed that shit. Look at Monte Ellis trying to hit me with the spin move, but slow that shit down. End up getting a steal. Now we went a fast break. I see me and my boy Mary, but I gotta take it all away. You know I gotta be selfish sometimes. You know I gotta be selfish, but I need to get mine. I gotta pat my stats. I gotta make my shit look lavish, and that nigga ugly as hell. Now you see Derrick Rose bringing the ball up, man. We need to be running the play, but you know I'm calling for a green bean. Let's get it. Give me the ball, D-Rose. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm gonna find my way open. You see, score 13 and 9.
Bro, do y'all not like this? Is real nostalgia right here, bro. This is what I call nostalgia. Look at this game. Like, by just watching this, I want to play. I want to play. Like, oh my gosh. 2K, y'all ruined it, bro. Y'all really ruined something that used to be special, bro. Got the wrong people in office worrying about worry about the wrong stuff, bro. If they would have just kept focus on the sport, we wouldn't have got here, bro. We wouldn't have got away from what we used to be, bro. Like, this is
19. Got the lead over these boys, man. They wasn't nothing too major. Going up. Whoa! Switching it up. That almost counted as towards my posterizer, but I thought I was finna get blocked. Or I was finna do one of them bitch ass animations where you just throw the ball out of bounds. Like, that's the gayest animation ever. I don't even know why that's on the game, but that's none of my business. But you see Paul George pulling up, end up missing that jump shot. Now we on a fast break. You see, I got the ball. D-Rose wants the ball because the play is supposed to. He's supposed to start the play, but I'm like, fuck that. Hit him with the behind the back car. Look, bring it back, bring that. Hold on, gotta put him up, put him in that blender.
Hey, like, chat. Oh my goodness, dog. They ruined it, bro. They ruined this game. Oh my, this game used to be elite, bro. That's fun right there. And this is my career. So imagine playing in the park. If this is my career, imagine playing in the park. Parks are gonna be lit, crowded, people waiting to hoop. Random, but I wish we had more control and varieties of the hairstyles. Facts. And not some sloppy bullshit that you look like it's a piece of shit on the side of your head. That's how they got these hairstyles looking. Stupid hairstyles they got in this game.
Now let's get it. Getting right past Monte Ellis. They're gonna put Paul George on me if they want to succeed in life, because this is not gonna work. Monte Ellis on me, he's just way too small, man. I'm gonna just bully this matchup all game. Now you see I got George Hill on me. He don't want none of this work. Pulling up. Bang! Come on, where my foul at? I felt a hand smack or something. He had to foul me. D-Rose bringing the ball up. Got him in the corner. Got him jumping. Going to the cup. Switching it. Ooh, switch a roll. Let's get it. I know it was a foul in there, bro. I know it. Ref ain't calling my fouls. They still got my tails on me. Throwing it down.
If I can go back in time, chat. If I could go back in time, chat, I would try to learn this game. You sit on the side of your head. That's how the hairstyles look on 24 and 25, though. Tell me I'm lying. 3. They put a new hairstyle in the game. You look at that, you like, bro, this is not what we asked for. If I could go back, I would actually try to lab 16. This is a game that I would try to actually get improved on. Bro, and what's sad is, chat, we're probably never gonna see this. Like, we're probably never gonna see 2K ever go back to this ever again. That's what's sad. My dad has 16 though, so the next time I go to my dad's house, I'm gonna, you know, ask to see if I can use 14, 16, and 15 for some content. And I'll play my career and stuff like that. I just miss having fun, bro. Like, I don't even care if I'm a 60. Like, I still feel like I can have some enjoyment. Well, Jay, you're not gonna be able to play online. Exactly. I want to in MyCareer. Do you see what Kel is doing in this game on MyCareer? MyCareer.
Give me my N1 call. Let's go. Man, I'm out here. I gotta get the 3 the hard way, man. I gotta make them blow that whistle. I gotta make them recognize that I'm just this GOAT. The greatest of all time. Now you see that? Look at Jordan Hill pulling up, knocking down the mid-range jump shot. We lacking on defense. Score 57 to 64. We still got lead, but you know what? I gotta end the quarter off with a bang. Gotta end the quarter off with a motherfucking bang. I gotta cash out from that 3-point line.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when we can limit second chances and get a lot of one-on-ones on defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next half as well. Yeah.
Your mindset is working. Well done. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Love the closeout.
All right, so we back after the halftime, man. You know I'm out here trying to keep that same energy. Look at Paul George trying to get right past me, man. Get that shit out of here, boy. Get that shit out of here, boy. Look at me, D-Rose. Pulling up. Wet. I'm not really sure what jump shot I'm out here rocking with, bro. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you niggas know in the comment section below, but I don't know what jump shot I got on. Maybe it's Kevin Martin. I don't know. But look at Monte Ellis pulling up, end up cashing out, man. I've tried to help this boy Joakim Noah out, but man, that was my fault. Then you see this man got the ball, little ugly nigga. Gonna get up to Monte Ellis. He pulling up, knocking down the mid-range jump shot. Now they trying to spark up a little run on us, man. You know I gotta end that shit. I don't know my little Mohawk man's. He bringing the ball up the court. You know.
You said back when they had signatures and not just NBA animations. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, they be putting those rainbow colors and anime hairstyles in the game. Yeah, like we don't like that's some Fortnite stuff right there, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like how they try to copy Fortnite. Why are you putting Dragon Ball Z hairstyles in a basketball game? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's Fortnite's level. We never should be on that level to where you're putting in Dragon Ball Z hairstyles in a basketball game. And that's stuff that they'll be like, oh, well, y'all said y'all like arcadey. We don't want goddamn art. Like, that's not what we want. Not no Dragon Ball Z hairstyle in a basketball game. And then you gotta unlock hairstyles.
Calling for. I'm trying to find my way open. Still got Monte Ellis on me. Going to the cup because he has no defense. And Weiner, get his ass off of me, man. It's too.
What's next? Eyeliner, makeup. Hey, he did say Barbie for boys. Don't be surprised they done got piercings in the game. You can put nose piercings, eye piercings, all type of stuff. Stuff that, like, 2K has lost their way. It's like they're trying to copy Fortnite and GTA. Why the hell do we have piercings, all of this face paint, BS in the game, Don't be surprised they're gonna put eyeliner and all types of nail polish, all types of stuff. Ain't got nothing to do with basketball. Back when the game we could say had a, you said back when the game could say we had 1,000 animations. No, this is back when this game focused on the sport. This is back when 2K actually focused on basketball. If they're going to continue to, you said if they're going to continue to ignore the creators speaking out, what else can we do? Just stop copying the game. I already told y'all, if I see pro play for 26, I'm not even waste my time, bro. I'm not even going to waste my time. Because what 2K is going to try to do is they're going to try to act like they fix things and act like this is working when it's not. I'm telling y'all, if they bring back pro play, gameplay is going to be trash. I promise you. I promise you gameplay is going to be trash. They're going to say they revamped pro play. I don't care. We done seen pro play for 2 years straight now. It doesn't work. It was a failed experiment. It's a failure. I don't know why we keep doing it.
Easy out here. It is too easy out here. Get this man off. Now you see I still got my TLS on me. Got the baby in his ass. I know what to do with that ball, man. Give me that ball. I'm gonna make it do what it gotta do. Now you see now I'm guarding Paul George. Since he don't wanna hold me, I'll hold Paul George. Fuck you mean. Fuck you mean, Paul George. Do something with it. Gonna give it up to Monte. Or George Hill, my bad. He ended up missing the jump shot. Now we're going down the court on the fast break. I see Jimmy Butler, but he ended up getting beat up by Monte Ellis. Now you see I got the ball. Trying to get to that cup, man.
Look at this chat. Look. I want y'all to see something real quick.
Monte Ellis. Now you see
on 2K25, that's a turnover. Tell me I'm lying. Matter of fact, on 2K23 through 25, that's a turnover. Look at this. Tell me I'm lying, chat.
Fast break.
Look at this. Watch this right here.
But he ended up getting beat up by Monte Ellis.
That's a turnover in 2K25. And that's the stuff that pisses me off. Our my players are in the NBA. In 25, they would lose the ball on that right there.
Now you see I got the ball. Trying to get to that cup, man. He playing some good defense. Get it past him with the spin move. Let's go. Give me that Kia Slam Cam. Now we back on defense, 86-75. Now George Hill going with the pick and roll, trying to get past my Mohawk mans. Get that shit out of here, boy. It's not gonna be that easy. Fuck you mean? It's not gonna be that easy, my boy. You see I got 46 points in this game. 46 on these hoes. They see I'm on Paul George, man. I want to D his ass up, no homo. Look at him going up to the cup. Where was the foul? Oh, all right, okay, it was foul on George Hill. It wasn't foul on us. That's all I'm worrying about. Now you see they got the ball. Jimmy Butler with the clamps, pulling up. I mean, we just gonna erase that. No Jimmy Butler with the clamps because the Jimmy I know would have put glove on that man. Now you see I gotta get that 3 ball back. Pulling up, bang. Let's go, burn.
I miss when the game was fun, bro. Like I miss when the game was fun. And I was a kid back when this game was out like this too, so I didn't really get to experience it. Like a lot of these people, they were up to age where they could understand a lot more. I was a kid when these games were out, so I didn't get to experience all the fun that some of y'all probably got to have.
Alright, man, let's get it back again with my boy Kato, young B.O.N. Let's get it, man. We're going against John Wall this game, so yeah, you know I gotta go ahead and give out that work real quick. Some money, bro. Give it the ball up, bro. Watch out.
Bro, look at the court. Look at. Oh my gosh, this is making me mad, bro. Like, this is when 2K cared about basketball. Look at the detail of the court. Look at how nice and polished it looks. Smooth.
Niggas is out here wilding. You out niggas out here wilding. And one. Man, where's the fucking foul? Come on, man. Where the foul at?
Now the Wizards with it. They're on a 14-6 run.
No, big defense on this, man. Give me this. We go. Oh, yeah. Showtime, baby. Showtime, baby. Ah! Oh, looking for revenge. Oh! Cradle. Cradle. I'm gonna do pick and roll with my nigga. Exactly. No, come on, give me the ball. Give me the ball. Come on, pick and roll with you. See if I can get him alive. See if I can get him alive. Oh! There's highlight material in this bitch. Highlight material. Look at my nigga. Ah, go get it. I'm fucking with this squad, man. This might be gang. This might be gang. Like, I got hella young niggas out here, man. Hella young niggas. Good D. Good D. Man, take your light-skinned ass back on the bench. You ain't about shit. Bitch, that's D. He better not. What? Really? Alright, cool. Say no more, fam. Say no more. Go get it. Let's get it, man.
Appreciate the 20 people in here. Bruh, like... 2K, I can't believe we went from this to just trash, bro. Trash. I can't believe it, y'all. Anybody dropped a video lately? Let me see anything to react to. Man, oh man.
Muhammad! Watch out. Who the fuck is that with the ball? Starks? Ooh, OJ Sparks? Oh, we just hit one hell of a... No, where you gonna go? Where you gonna go when times get rough, John? Oh, you a bitch. You a bitch. Alright, cool. Say no more. Say no more. Say no more. Say no more. Hold on. Give me ISO. Give me ISO. Give me ISO. Hold on. He trying to play some good defense. Good deep. Move, bitch. I don't need no help. I don't need no help. And one. No. Get him off of me, man. Oh my god. How you not make that? I'm beating this shit. Bitch, get that shit out of here. Big blocks. Big blocks. You gotta throw that lob up the way. Oh, I guess not. Oh.
it down. To a half, to a whole. Yeah. What? Chain on, Sub-Zero. Yeah. Hey. Look at my bank doing zeros. Behind that 1, that 2, that 3, 0, 0, 0, 0. Break it down. To a half, to a whole. Yeah. What? Chain on, Sub-Zero. Yeah. Hey. Look at my bank doing zeros.
So we in this thing, bro.
How you feel about ones being one shot? What you mean? You're talking about like shot timing? That you talking about like shot timing? If you're talking about shot timing, then I definitely agree with you. I think we should go back to one timing instead of just 3,000 shot timings to remember.
With my nigga Hakeem, and I just came to realize, look, we
like 1v1 court if you missed the opponent ball. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we should go back to that thing. Yeah, I mean that made the game more fun, in my opinion. The game wouldn't just, you actually have more of a chance, you know, of actually enjoying. And see, it's the thing, like you can get away with that on a game like a 16 because the gameplay was fun. Like, so even if you lost, you couldn't be like, man, like that's BS. You're gonna play again because the gameplay fun. But I just feel like, if I'm being honest, 2K's not gonna go back to any of this stuff that we're looking at right now, bro. Like, if I'm being real, I don't think they don't care. Like, to me, if they would have cared, they would have been talking. You would have seen Mike Wang tweeted out, "Why are people not happy?" or "What do you guys want to see going forward?" Like, they're not talking to us. They're not around. The devs disappear every year. Like, I don't have any hope for 2K26. None whatsoever.
Still dabbing on the motherfucking bench, acting like we finna go out there and hoop. No, take your ass to the bench. We still on the bench, man. So I believe next video, y'all, a see of Hakeem, he will be starting, because I'm not with this bench shit. Cause my clout level is at an all-time low, my nigga. I get 0 bitches. My nigga gets 0 bitches, man, coming off the bench. Even though he giving people 40, it don't really matter. But you see, going against the Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis with the pass in the paint. Get that shit out of here, man. We got defense. Everybody get blocks on this squadron. But this video, I don't know if I was hooping with the jump shot 27 or not, to be honest. But I fucked with jump shot 27. I don't know if it worked at the park. But for my career, this shit is money as fuck. Look, screen and roll right there. He got his shit slack. I can't do nothing about that. You gotta finish a little stronger than that. Now they coming down the court. I got a D up, and you see I got the low get that shot, beat that nigga shit. I got that low 11 zone too. You know, these ain't even came out yet. I really fuck with these shoes. They just go so hard on this game, and they go so hard with these jerseys. I fucking don't ever take them. No, I might take them off, but I don't know. Let me know in the comment section.
You said Fortnite needs to make a basketball game. It could happen at this point. I mean, anything's better than 2K at this point.
Below what shoes y'all want to see me wear. Got him in the air, coach. Yeah, got him in the air, coach. Let's get it, man. Hakeem is just so cold, bro. Being small forward in my career is just so lit. Especially going against all the great defenders and all the great scorers and shit at the small forward position. Giannis is actually one of them, in my opinion. Look at me going to the cup, throwing that shit down, man. I was just doing what the fuck I wanted to do versus this squad. They couldn't handle me. Nobody could handle me. They switched all type of people on me, man. They could not stop me from scoring. But like, how I know my clout level was so low is they just keep snatching me out the fucking game. And this video is actually have 2 videos in one. And y'all gonna see how motherfucking the coach just be snatching me out. Like, when I'm hot though. Like, why take the boy out when he hot? And the games, it ain't like we be blowing him out. It actually be close. It makes no fucking sense at all. But look at me. Screen and pop, nigga. Burner. 27 jump shot. I'm out here rocking with it, bro. And it was just so money. And tell me how y'all feel about, in the comment section too, about the NBA Finals. Do y'all feel like the NBA was rigged? For the people that do not know, I don't know how true it is. I don't know if it's 100% true. But a lot of people have been saying it on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram that the NBA is rigged. And they said the NBA is rigged because they seen it on Facebook that they had. Believe the NBA added events. They added the final event, and the final event said Cleveland versus Warriors, and they said that like 10 hours before motherfucking the Thunder even played the Warriors. So I don't know if it's rigged or not. To be honest, I really don't give a shit. Y'all should know about. Y'all should know about it now. I really don't care about anything, but that I really don't care if it's rigged. I'ma still watch it regardless. I'ma root the Bulls. When they start rigging for the Bulls, I'm not gonna complain at all, my nigga. We need a superstar or something, please. Bring us a superstar.
Did you see Dimeworks comment? Oh, I'm on my Twitter, y'all. Did you see Dimeworks comment on Brute's video? Wait, what are you talking about? Hold on. Where did I miss? Oh, he reacted to this? Let me go to the comments. Are you sure it's this video? I hate people like this right here, bro. I hate people like this. It's like, imagine trying to defend a company that's literally like, bro, I just can't. Hold on, I know y'all can't see the comments, but I'm about to fix that real quick. So, chat, look at this comment right here, bro. Look at this. How could you type that? And in the video that, like, the dude literally explained what 2K is doing. And this dude says blaming 2K for being irresponsible with money is wild. That dude who made a video about 2K doesn't even play 2K. Let's look at the replies. He actually does play it and been playing it for a minute. Like, even if, bro, here's my thing though. Even if he doesn't play, when people say he does play the game or he's played it before, why does, what does that change the narrative of what they're doing when it comes to the direction of the game? Like, and this is why I want to have a debate. Because, like, some of these people, they just type just to type. They just be talking. They have no type of information or facts. People that be saying the game is so good, you click on their page, they ain't got no footage of them playing the game. But the game's so good. Jack Bill, yeah, I know who Jack Bill is. Oh, I found the comment. Shout out to Jack Bill. Jack Bill, he definitely been saying this stuff though, for real. So I found a downward comment that somebody told me to go look at. 2K got, so downward says a day ago in Brute's comment section, 2K got dudes breaking down basic psychology that every business on earth, yeah, we lost downward. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Ladies and gentlemen, we have lost dime work. We have lost dime work. Did I not say this in my videos? Do y'all not, bruh? We lost dime work, chat. Dime work is not who he used to be, bruh. There is something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about between dime work and NBA 2K. There is no absolute way. He just said every business on earth uses what 2K is doing. So now we're comparing every business to 2K. We've lost downward. I hope some of y'all can now see why I had my opinion on him. It wasn't that I'm chasing clout. It's you can tell when something ain't right. How, like, bro, am I reading that correctly? 2K got dudes breaking down psychology that every business on earth uses. Like, we've lost Downward. Does Downward not know this is a video game? The game clearly has regressed. We know that. Let's look at the replies, bro. You gotta be on pair at this point. See what I mean? And I'm not the only one that feels like that. You got other people. I'm not the only one that feels like that. This how I know I'm not crazy. Or this so-called clout chasing. Dog. First reply. You gotta be on the payroll at this point. That's the vibe that I'm reading right here. Look at this. Every business on earth doesn't use these tactics. That's how I feel. You gotta be trolling. But that's what I'm saying, chat. There's something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. Speaking on Downward isn't no clout. GG, you more clout than him. I mean, but here's my thing, because you got people, they'll try to say like, oh, you just trying to, start beef. I don't even want no beef. I don't do videos to start beef. I do videos to voice an opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's what I make content for. I like to voice my opinion and say what I want to say. I don't do this beefing stuff, bro. But just reading the comment, like, bro, not like, how are we gonna say we're comparing 2K to every business? Why are we doing that? The guy in the video literally explains what 2K used to be, and it used to never cost that amount of money. 2K upped the price. They made things more expensive. But I hope some of y'all now can see why I said if some of these content creators didn't have a platform, would they have the same opinion? Because like I said, I feel like people that can afford certain stuff, they don't care that 2K ups the price. They're like, oh, it's nothing. I can afford it anyway. I don't care what they do. And to me, that shouldn't be a person that has a voice in the community. Because not everybody has the advantage that some content creators have. You see what I'm saying? Not everybody has that advantage. If you're going to be speaking for the 2K community, it needs to be somebody that's going to hold 2K to a real full instant to where we're going to call it what it is. And that's what Black Hawkins did in his video. He called it what it is and what 2K is doing. That's why I sub to you. You stand on your 10 on 2K and 2K content creators. Appreciate you. I just want us to be real and honest about what 2K has been doing these last 2 to 3, 4 years. And what they've been doing is they've been going backwards. They've been getting worse. Ever since, like I said before in all my videos, ever since these next-gen consoles have came out, this game has, and this franchise has regressed. Regressed. We're taking steps backwards every single year. Like, it's just, and there's no hope. Badge Plug uploaded a video. He did? Hold on. See what y'all talking about. Badge Plug. Let me see what Badge talking about. We did it. 2K25 is getting exposed. Hey, shout out to Badge Plug. Okay, watch. He about to hit a mill. Shout out to Badge. You know what I'm saying?
Today.
Which one you want me to watch? Am I watching this one? We watching. We can really watch both of these. I ain't gonna lie. We can watch both of them.
We have so much to talk about today that I'm just going to skip past the intro, guys. We have so much to talk about today that I'm just going to skip past the intro, guys. Let's get 3,000 likes on this video. Slap it for me for not wasting y'all's time, and let's really get into it. So in a previous video, we talked about the quote-unquote slingshot effect that Ronnie2K admitted to 2K25 having. A lot of players have been noticing this throughout the entire year, so it was no surprise, and honestly, I didn't even flinch. I already knew it was in the game. It was just so surprising that a guy that literally is one of the top 2K employees went out publicly and joked about it being in the game, like laughed that it's in the game, and you are being controlled every time you get on 2K25. Well, Joey2K recently posted a video, and man, we just gotta roll it, bro. It's actually insane. Let's get into it.
Okay, so I normally don't clip stuff like this, and I'm only doing this because of the conversations we've been having recently about difficulty adjustments, slingshot effect, whatnot. And to give you full context, I also don't have all the clips of the BS that happened in this game. We were up 22-6, and then they made back-to-back strong contested layups without timing them. Now, I don't have clips of that happening, but you are going to see what happens in the rest of this sequence, and you'll understand why that happened. So here we go. Next thing, strong contested shot. Slightly early, slightly fast, makes it. And he was cold too, by the way, so just to throw that on top of it. Okay, so we come up, we don't score on this possession, that's fine, cool, whatever, right? You're gonna miss shots sometimes. It is what it is. But now they're going to bring it up right here. All right, so now they're gonna bring the ball up in transition. Somebody's gonna catch it on the left wing, shoot it, shoots it slightly early, and it goes in. And again, I want to point out, this game...
Bro, like, the game is so slow. Shit is ass. Like, look how slow the game is. How we...
Game was 22-6 not even a couple minutes ago. And this is definitely where we have to get into the conversation of difficulty adjustment for teams that are losing games. This is a common thing that many players and content creators have talked about from all different types of skill levels.
I mean, you guys just seen that. Let's assume that he was lying about the 2 layups that went in before that. You literally just seen with your own eyes a team that was losing, a player that was cold, shoot a strong contested shot, rhythm shot. Neither of them were green, and it goes in. Strong contest, and he was cold. The team was down. Then he comes back down the court, the same guy, and makes a white. I mean, it's very obvious. Let's just put, for example, that team was winning, but one player was playing bad. The guy that hit that white while he was cold. Do you really think if that team was up 10 points and they just had one cold player that...
Oh no, to the person that just DM'd me, you just said nostalgia, but 2K put a previous park in the game. That's nostalgia. Y'all still complaining. Dog, the gameplay is bad. How is it nostalgia? Look at the game. Like, bro, this is what I'm talking about with some of y'all. Y'all have to understand what people are saying. This is not nostalgia when your gameplay is trash. Did you not see when I was reacting to Cal's MyCareer videos? You saw how fast-paced the game was and how fun it looked? Look at this.
That he was going to hit 2 whites in a row or 4 whites in a row like Joey said? Very unlikely. That's what I'm talking about with the quote-unquote slingshot effect, and it should not be in...
Look at how slow these players are. Look.
In the game. User input should be what determines whether a team wins or not some algorithm that says, hey, you've won 5 games in a row, so we're going to make this one a bit harder on you. Now you've won 7 games in a row, for example, and the other team has lost 2 in a row, so let's make it really hard. Let's give you very unfavorable animations where you drop steals, where people can jump over you for rebounds, where they can hit wides. You know, that is what slingshot effect or dynamic difficulty adjustment, aka DDA, is in many other games and communities. These are real things, guys. Your user input should be the only thing that determines if you win the game or not. You see what I'm saying? I don't think that anyone should really be able to disagree with that. There should be no algorithm except for you and your opponent, how you are playing. But anyway, let's not talk about this forever. I just wanted to show you guys.
Give me a second, I'm about to grab me a snack. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Badge plug, one of them content creators. He be speaking facts. He like, I gotta go grab me a snack. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be back in a minute. All right, chat, I'm back. Ooh, and she got a video. I'm about to react to T's video.
That clip, 2K actually did something good. I'm going to give them a lowercase W for this. You guys know I give them their W's when they are there, and a lot of the L's, because it's usually more L's than W's usually. But 2K posted in their little Discord, and they announced this right here. Starting in Season 6, some Event Center events will have the shot meter turned off for all players, regardless of your individual controller settings. Now, we have known all year, I've talked about it since the game came out, that you can cheat in these events. The easiest way to cheat on 2K25, for those of you that don't know, is to have this little rhythm program thing, and what it does is it reads your jump shot meter. It fills it up at the top. You don't even have to time it. It times it for you. So why would 2K add no meter to the stage, to Pro-Am, to Proving Grounds, places where the game is more competitive, but not do it for literally where the most cheaters will consistently play the game, which is during events? If you guys aren't deep,
reads your jump shot meter. But you know what the devs thought? All we gotta do is put a lot more shot timings and that kills the cheaters. No, it does not.
into the 2K community at all, that's where you get unlimited boost, jump shot, Gatorade. This is where all the really, really deep in guys play the game. That's where the most cheaters will play the game, and they have finally got rid of the shot meter in Season 6. That's why it's a lowercase W, because why did 2K wait till...
Chat, my thing is this, because Jay, what point are you trying to prove? You thought putting more shot timings was going to fix cheaters. It doesn't work. Go back to one shot timing and make the game fun again. Plain and simple. You'll get more people to come back to the game, I promise you.
Season 6, the game at work, you guys know, man, it's a yearly cycle. We are heading towards the end of the cycle. Like halfway through is pretty much done with the game. Everything's been figured out. Everybody's played the game and got their cap breakers, and all the keys and exploits have been figured out, blah, blah, blah. So that's what makes me question. As you all know, we talked about it in the previous video as well, that 2K recently did a huge ban wave for people that were doing the quote-unquote auto green tools. They banned a lot of people. This is very good. It's an awesome sign. Trust me, guys, I don't want to downplay it. Like, this is not something we desperately need as a community app for this game, right? But my question is, did they wait until the game was halfway done, or has this technology been being worked on and developed, and they were...
Bro, I'm off at deposit chat. Auto green tools? First it was Zens, Titans. Now it's auto green. 2K26 is cooked already. Oh, most definitely. That game is terrible. Already cooked. It's terrible. We being real. And hearing the stuff that Badgeplug is saying, if it's true, bro, if the game gets worse, there's going to be more cheaters. Plain and simple.
Just able to use it. What I'm saying is, it is very bad if 2K had already the ability to ban these people, and they didn't, because you don't want to ban spenders. You know what I'm saying? That's what 2K doesn't want to do. So were they holding back on these people the entire year and making our experience miserable? Or did they actually just get the technology to ban these people? We will figure out, by the way, if that is true or not when 2K26 comes out. We will figure out, because if they are having this technology and they didn't wait to ban people so that they could keep spending money, they will ban people very early in 2K26. So this is a gigantic moment for the 2K community. If they are going to ban people early on, they have to. They have to set the tone that if you are cheating, you will be banned very early into 2K26. And that will answer our question, did 2K hold back on banning these people so that they could keep spending money until halfway through the year? Now, we just talked about events not being able to use shot meter anymore because of cheaters, but this guy, during the most recent event, Jalen Duren, got banned. So you might be asking, how do you get...
That ain't gonna happen, chat. I'm telling y'all right now, that ain't gonna happen, dog. It ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Get banned if they took off the shot meter and you can no longer cheat. Well, there is multiple different ways to cheat on 2K25. And what's crazy is, if you guys seen my 100-0 rec video, you might remember this. You definitely need to go check it out after this. It's a 3-hour movie. That's 100 rec games in one video where I try to go 100.
Now, should it happen? Yes. If you're cheating, you should be banned. But will it happen? No.
No, I ended up playing with this Jalen Duren guy. Jalen Duren, whatever it is. I've never played with him before, and I was, I talk about it throughout the challenge. I'm picking up people that I've never played with. The dude went like 5 for 17 one game. We played 2 games. And then the next game, he went like 4 for 16. Yet he was able to be like #1 in the event. You see what I'm saying? Before he got banned. Because of this, whatever he was doing. Cheating device, whatever it is. But when he didn't have his cheating device, he was not shooting very good. Now, maybe he just was not, maybe he's like that without the cheating device and he just had 2 bad games. I just thought that would be funny to talk about, because he was literally in my video selling us bad, like 5 for 16, 4 for 17. I mean, just missing Very easy shots, okay? So anyway, Call of Duty. This is going to relate back to 2K. They made a tweet. We're talking about cheating, and they said Activision says they will keep taking down cheat providers and have taken down over 20 so far. This is a graphic made by Call of Duty. 20 plus cheat makers and dozens of cheat resellers out of business, and we're not slowing down. They are out here promoting that they are taking down cheaters. Now, is Call of Duty doing the greatest job ever? Please do not, if you guys are into the COD community, please do not take it like I am just saying Call of Duty is on top of it and all the cheaters are banned. No, I've been following the COD community pretty closely. They're not doing as good as nearly as good of a job as they could, but they are out here posting about it. They are actively trying to get rid of it. So I would love to see 2K publicly talk about how they don't want cheaters in the game in some sort of way. They did that ban wave, but are they going to continue doing this ban wave? Are they trying to actually get these cheating software people taken down? Or are they just trying to ban players for 2 weeks and give them a slap on the wrist? You know, that we don't really know, but like I said, early 2K26 is when we will get the real answer on if 2K actually cares about getting cheaters taken out of the game. Because if they don't ban them early on, it's obvious that they just waited this year in 2K25 until they had spent most of their money to actually ban them. Now, we have a little throwback tweet here from Glock19 who said 2K16 MyCourt. Look at it. Look at it with your own eyes. Cole the Man says 2K16 can customize and unlock new MyCourts. 2K25 can't do either. This is not a nostalgia thing with dribbling or gameplay. We are seeing with our own eyes, due to Glock19 and some other guys in the 2K community going back on the older games, how much the game itself has regressed. The game, customization, dribble moves, a lot of these things have regressed. And we are 10 years almost in the future. Now let me show you what I'm talking about right here. Glock makes another post that has 1,000 likes on Twitter when the game had real escape moves, not just snatchbacks. Look at this video right here. I'm going to pop it up for you guys right here, okay? This is a long list of moves that you could do just for ISO size up escapes in 2K. I think this is 2K16 right here, I believe. Because
like I told y'all, this is back when 2K focused more on the sport. They don't care about the sport anymore. They don't. And that's a part of the problem. That's the biggest problem, actually.
He shows the Kobe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is 2K16. I did play that game. That was really my first game where I was actually in the park. I played a little bit of park in 2K15. Not anything crazy. I was mostly a viewer at that time and a My Team player. But look at all of this. 2K17, by the way, was my first like very serious into park game, for those of you wondering. But, you know, I was like a casual in 2K15 and 16. I was just casually playing the game. But you guys see, look at the list of these moves that you're able to do. So people say, oh, everybody uses the same moves today. And yes, metagaming has gotten worse. Like people, you know, people are against metagaming. Some people are for it. People want to get on and use the best moves, so they have the highest chance to win the game. I mean, you see with the LTing and stuff, which is a little bit more serious than that. Like, that's really just honestly sad that people just load up this game and LT every day. Sorry if you LT. It's sad, okay? By the way, the LT stopper will be coming out soon for those of you wondering. But what I'm saying is, there is such a lower list and selection choice of moves to use these days. So, of course, there's going to be even more identical players. Back in the day, I could show you 5 different dribble gods. Hank the Tank, Cole the Man, whoever it was in the older games. And they all pretty much dribbled differently. They had some sort of different style. G-Man, Steezo, you had standstill dribbling, like all that type of stuff. And by the way, I want to make sure that you guys understand, because when dribbling gets talked about, people, I don't know what it is, bro. For some reason, they automatically assume that I'm talking about 2K21, 22, or 23, the left-right meta movement, whatever it is, that is directly because of patching all the dribbling that was in the previous games. We're not talking about dribbling for 24 seconds. I'm talking about the fluidity of the movement. The wide selection of dribbling that you could do back in the day, you can't do anymore, and that's what really brought out the left-right cheese. For those of you that were there at the time, you know specifically, for sure, history can't be erased, that I was anti-meta. I've kind of been anti-meta for a while. I make only a few meta builds out of like all my builds that I make every year. But in 2K22, I was very anti-meta. I was completely against the left-right offense. I hated that. The little zigzag, set shot 25, whatever it was, Hall of Fame sniper, that was awful to me. I went to PlayStation, made a new build. It was a facilitating finisher. You guys might remember the 108 game win streak. I had no LeBron hop back. I wasn't doing the left-right stuff. I was completely non-meta. Still on a great build, but went on a big win streak just to show you guys, like, you don't have to play the same way and still win. But yeah, like the dribbling has just been watered down year after year. I could go on for a while about that, but I just wanted to make you guys understand that are new that I'm not talking about 2K21, 22, 23. The left-right movement is garbage, okay? The real movement was back in the day, and we're not saying bring back unlimited stamina or you can dribble for 20 seconds. It's no one's fault but the person that sold you in rec that they loaded up on point guard and dribbled for 24 seconds because they seen Steezo, who's put a lot of time into his practice and his craft, dribble around and go crazy on the twos court and win at a very high percentage. You see what I'm saying? The best dribblers did not over dribble unless they knew the game was pretty much won. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's almost embarrassing your defender. Like, hey, I'm so confident in beating you that at the end of this game, I'm going to do all my fanciest moves and I'm still going to score on you. You see what I'm saying? If someone launched you in the rec and they were dribbling and they were terrible, that has nothing to do with the person that they watched that actually put time into their craft. Those people should be going to play 1v1 court if they want to hold the ball all day and dribble around. You see what I'm saying? That's no one's fault. And I think that's a huge part of why we got to today, is because people did not correlate those two things together. They said, oh man, screw the dribblers and blah, 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 because there's people loading up in my sessions and dribbling around and selling me. No one, bro, I do not want to load up the game and lose. A lot of the best dribblers don't want to load up the game and lose. You know, that's just something you do at the end of the game. But anyway, let's talk about this. This game has issues, okay? 2K25. Look at the speed boost dex, whatever you want to call it. That is insane. I'm going to show you all again.
I want to load up the game, period. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Like, you don't even want to load up the game at all, because you already know what's about to happen. Shout out Bash Flood though. He always dropping good videos. I don't know what I want to react to next. Oh, I'm going to react to T's video. Hold on. Give me a second. Did T change her name? Hold on. Madden 25. Did she play in this game? Let me see.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl.
Nah, she didn't play in this one. Oh, here we go. It's this right here.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl T. We back with another fucking video today. We
Oh, you played in this one? Bet,
T. Another Madden 25 years of anniversary. You know, it's not the next gen one. This released it back then. What? 2013, 2014, something like that.
Hey, make sure y'all go. Shout out to Big Sis, aka T. You know what I'm saying? She playing Madden 25. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see. So she made a quarterback. What is that? The Jets. I want to see what happened in this game. See, let me see.
But yeah, I decided I'm gonna do 5 minutes on Madden. With this one, we're gonna save. Of course, we're gonna do our little saving here. By the way, you know, y'all ain't watched the first video of this. The New York Jets is ass, definitely. Oh, let's look at our roster, team roster, depth. Boy, man, we got a lot of work to do. You got Geno Smith playing behind me, Mark Sanchez. This is our QB. Wait a minute, West Virginia. Down, Geno was a rookie, 2013, 2014. Shit, he was a rookie.
Oh, my fault. I got my hold on, I got the thing in the way. Y'all can't see T. Hold on, I gotta move this out the way.
Oh my goodness. But this is the draft. This is the QB positions of our depth. I'm number 1. 6'5", you know me. I'm a rookie out here. Who are running backs? We got Mark Goodson. I didn't hear that name. Chris Ivory. Why is Chris Ivory? Oh, not. He's second screen. Are we serious? We got Powwow, McKnight, Joe McKnight. Damn.
Well, low key move this up, cause I want. If she's playing Madden, you gotta be able to see the field. So we want to see the field. Let's see if that works.
Mike Goodson is over Chris Ivory is crazy. Not gonna lie to you. I mean, Goodson is good. I say Goodwin. Goodson is really good, but I think Chris Ivory is a little bit better. That's just my opinion. We got our fullback Tommy. Oh my
What up, Aaliyah?
God, man, look at her. We got Santonio Holmes. You know me, I'm a Steelers fan. That Super Bowl, y'all know that Super Bowl with Santonio Holmes.
All right, let's get to this game. T, I ain't gonna lie.
Man, he gonna forever be a legend. We got Stephen Hill. How far we came in Madden. I also got Madden 12 as well. I got Madden 12. I do.
The opening week of the regular season is finally here, so no doubt.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Sims.
All right,
and Phil, it's the start of a whole new season. There's a sense of renewal in the air and all kinds of hope. And how do you feel about getting this season underway?
Man, I'm gonna be rusty,
Jim, this is like Christmas, man. I go down there, open up a present. I have no idea what's inside
like
that box.
Sim to the player turn. Next play. Sim to the player turn. Oh, I don't play defense. Never mind. Alright, let's go to formation. Let's see something. I form strong. You want to run this? Let's start off with a little run. Toss. Okay.
Flex round! They need to get the playoff.
All right, chat. Let's see what T do at quarterback. Let me see what T about to do.
First out. Offense ready for the snap. That'll be 5 yards.
Shit, bro.
Delay a game? In no way.
Holy shit. The graphics is crazy. The graphics is Oh, best ball star on me, y'all. We gonna get right. Man, this was when Rex Rhino was coaching. Let's go to gunshot. Let's see. Let's see if we can be able to inside cross. Let's choose. We're gonna choose inside cross. This is our start. Our first
The defense
start.
comes out in the nickel.
Flex round. Here we go. Let's find it.
First and 15.
Oh my
T.
God.
Now, chat, I'm not going to try to sit there and be a coach. And I don't know how T plays Madden, but I seen somebody open. Let me go back and let me show you what I'm talking about.
First and 15.
I'm hitting Y. On that little drag, I'm hitting Y. Y is open. I'm not going to lie. See? But she is under pressure, so that's probably why.
Oh my God, that was terrible. What the fuck?
Nice job that time by the wide receiver on the post route. He's open, but the quarterback throws it too far and misses it.
Let's try double. I mean, I couldn't pass the gates or so.
The Buccaneers defense now is going to go nickel. Looking for an open receiver on the right.
Come on.
Okay.
Here comes
No
the
Injury timeout. I remember
got a
those.
player down on the field.
Bruh. Oh my God, we got to start.
Well, that's going to hurt him tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. When you get hit like that, you're going to feel some of that pain tomorrow. But the good news is, I think he's going to be okay. And once he gets a little situated, I think he'll be back in the game. This defense you're playing against, they're pretty good. So it's fourth down near midfield. Punt the football.
I'm going for it, bro.
You got to get in this end zone, T. Come on.
Like, somebody got to get open for me.
The Jets will bypass the punt and go for it early in this game.
Winslow.
Winslow's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. Takes the snap from the shotgun. Makes the reception.
Oh, this could have got back. Why she choose the Jets out of all teams?
He almost fumbled.
Just when you thought they may have a costly turnover, they're able to somehow recover the football.
You know, Jim, you know what happens to guys on offense when they fumble the football? You know where they go? To the bench. That's where this man is going. You fumble it, you're in trouble, you take him out of the game.
Come on, man.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Staying with the passing game on first down.
Okay, dot. That's a dot right there. That's a dot right there.
Wide receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
There on the sidelines for the Jets is Rex Ryan, who his first 2 years took the Jets all the way to the AFC title game, but it certainly was a spotty performance for the Jets back in 2012.
Yeah, it was. In 2011 was a rough year too, Jim. This is a big year for Rex Ryan. He's got to establish himself once again. And now when you have a losing season, you got to pay attention to all the little things that can help you win football games in the National Football League. Rex Ryan will be a different coach. We'll find out if it can work.
2nd and 6. The quarterback.
Oh, no.
Has some space.
T.
Unstoppable.
Oh, my God,
the 40,
y'all.
the 30,
I can't believe
the 20, the 10.
No.
All the way home and all.
Fucking season, dog.
T. A pick 6 is wild, T.
No way, man.
You said Kellen Winslow Jr. was decent back then? Yeah.
Alright, let's see what we can get here. Man, my players, people are tired.
Trying to beat the play clock.
Delay of game there after the quarterback did not get the snap in time.
Quarterback has a lot of jobs on the field. One of them is always watching the play clock. Make sure he avoids delay of games. 5 yards in the NFL, man, that's 5 yards you don't want to give up.
Come on, man. Fuck.
Ohio! They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Quarterback taking the snap from the shotgun, trying to work that left side.
Oh,
and
my God,
it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
I'm sure my man, this rookie quarterback's taking a big sigh of relief right now because getting that first down, that's a big deal for a rookie quarterback.
Second and long. He wants to go deep. And they
That was overthrown.
This ain't looking too good, T. I ain't gonna lie.
When you're a rookie quarterback in the NFL, you are going to have some nerves. There's no doubt about it. But getting that first down, that'll settle you down a little bit.
Come on, corner scrap.
Flex round.
Bro, that's crazy.
Winslow's in the slot here for this play.
Out
of the shotgun.
Oh, I see somebody open. I see somebody. Oh, my goodness. But that's a dot, though, T. That could have been a fumble, too. But look, I see B open. That's a touchdown. I ain't gonna lie. I would have seen that one.
Winslow's in the slot here for this play. Out of the shotgun. Looking.
Chat, tell me that's not a touchdown right there, chat.
Here for this play.
Because look, I don't know if, is that Santonio Holmes? I don't know if that's Antonio Holmes. But look at this right here. He gonna get a step on this DB, and the safety is not gonna be able to save it. Cause you got this two right here. Look, 1, 2, and you got these two. But he gets behind these two. See, that's a touchdown. I don't know. Is she a scrambling quarterback though? You see what I mean? No, KV. That's 6 right there, KV. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Both of these DBs he got behind both of them. But I think T's a scrambler, so she probably don't have like the arm to make that throw. I don't know how this game worked. That would have been a dot. Yeah, I think that's a touchdown. Like, yeah, that's a touchdown. That's a dot. That's a touchdown. That's a dot. You don't even got a bullet throw that one. You just got to let that one seal. Yeah, that's a touchdown. That'd have been a touchdown. Still got to throw off the throw.
Tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
Getting the first down early in the game is a haul.
B was open. Oh, I'm already knowing, Paige.
How big do you think it is for a rookie? That is a big weight lifted off his shoulders.
He have to like find a way to score here, y'all. It's looking bad.
Winslow's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield from the gun. He's looking.
T! Oh, Chad! Oh my goodness! T! Oh my gosh! I'm gonna run this back. You had to have scored at least a touchdown, T. Chad! Am I tripping? Hold on.
But now shifted into the back.
Okay, so you got Hill going on the drag route. You got Curley going on this little play right here. You got Winslow going right here. What I would have did was I would have had Goodson blocking, and I would have looked for Curley to be open. But Goodson, okay, he's blocking. Okay. You're not going to throw that. You're not going to throw this. That's what I'm saying. I would look for Curley. But I don't know. Would he have made that catch? These two not going to be open. You low-key could have scrambled. I'm not going to lie. You low-key could have scrambled this. Nah, because this guy right here, he's in pursuit. Because he's going to pick up for X. Yeah. Why Curly would have been open. Curly is the person I would have targeted on that play.
He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Oh my.
But what I really would have done was, chat. Hold on.
But now shifted into the
I would have sent Holmes on a deep route. And the reason why I would have sent Holmes on a deep route is because when Curly makes this cut right here, y'all talk about some coaching, Jay. Bro, I ain't no coach. I'm just telling y'all. So look, when Curly makes this route right here, I just sent Holmes deep because that makes this DB go back here. So look,
from the gun.
Freeze it. When Curly makes this cut right here, there's going to be help because Holmes isn't deep. See what I mean? So now it's like if you make that throw or this throw, you got help. But I ain't going to analyze. I'm going to just let it play.
Oh my. Yo. This is sad, man. They got a field goal. Flex round! Flex round! Gonna see with this.
This got me wanting to play the old Maddens. I ain't going to lie.
No way, bro.
Winslow's playing out of position in the backfield here. 1st and 10. Running away from the pressure. And he hauls it in.
Get in there.
You got to score at least a touchdown, though, T. I ain't going to
Well, he
lie.
had all day long to throw the football that time. That's why he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
Now on 1st down.
They got some good defense.
Out of the gun. Challenging the defenders.
That was risky. That was risky. 1st down, though. Injury timeout. Who's that? Dominic and Sue?
He's in pain.
That's a good job. He's able to get up and get off the field. And my guess is he's going to be okay. A little bit of a scare there, no doubt about it.
Good sin.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting 1st downs,
I don't remember no
not
good
only
sin.
they move it in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
I'm trying to get, let me get Holmes. I'm trying to get Santonio.
1st down here after the run. Looking for an open
Ooh, I seen another person. First, I don't know what her. Maybe the quarterback that she has, he can't make certain throws.
There was no chance of getting the 1st down by catching and running against this defense.
But I'm seeing some route combinations.
And throw the football down the field.
That was a good tackle. 3rd and 1.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt.
You got to get in the end zone, T.
The quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
3rd and 1. Back to the ground.
Okay, 1st down. Let's go no huddle. No huddle.
In on the stop.
So I'll go no huddle.
Refreshing to watch, isn't it, to see a team that has faith,
Keep the defense on their heels.
patience to just keep running the football, grinding out these 1st downs, resting their defense, and tiring out the opponent's defense.
Come on. Inside cross. Like I said, the Buccaneers defense is insane in this.
New set of downs now after picking up the 1st on the ground. Getting away from the pressure. Secures it with 2 hands.
Curly got some speed too.
Well, even though they're down more than 7 here, the offense down the
He had
red
to
zone.
go get
It'll
that
be
one.
good for them the rest of this game. Their confidence for the offensive coach that they can punch this in for the touchdown.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
You got to throw this one. They're not gonna let you run that in.
He is not. He's starting over Chris Avery at all.
Winslow's move from the tight end position to the slot. Eyeing that left side.
I seen a touchdown too.
Teleported right there.
Good play call that time.
I seen the touchdown. I mean, good throw. You got to get in his end zone.
Or the red zone. Find ways to complete the pass.
I seen a wide open touchdown.
We're going with screen. We got to make it quick. Pass rush.
I'm gonna ask T the next time I talk to her if her quarterback can make certain throws.
Here for the defense. Inhales the pass.
Oh no! 4th and 4. Bruh, you please tell me you scored a touchdown, T. You can't have a donut. Come on now, you gotta get in that end zone. Field goal? Ain't no way. I mean, it's better than 0 points, but still.
I had to throw it out my hand because the pass rush was coming.
He converts here on the field goal drive.
Now, chat, y'all wonder, like, Jay, what you mean you seen the touchdown? Let me show you where I seen the touchdown. Let me show you when I seen the touchdown. This play right here was a touchdown. Now, let me explain. If she was, I don't know, was she under pressure? But this will play again to where I'm looking after Winslow and Holmes, right? Holmes is going to be open on this play. He's open, right? Because, and this is actually not a bad play design. But if you watch Holmes, he's going to be open. You got time too. Nope. Okay, this person's under pressure. Okay, now when I see him over here, I'm targeting this side now. Which is probably why T didn't see Santonio Holmes. Once I see this, I'm looking here now. This direction. But this is what I mean by, or you could even go here. But you got to think quick. You got to think like fast. Like, okay, that's the go-to. Or that's the person that's open. Look at T locked in. Because look, if you let the play out, Santonio was going to be open, but there was not enough time. But T panicked on this play. She panicked on this one. I'm not going to lie. She definitely panicked. Because Hill's going to be open.
From the tight end position to the slot.
As soon as this guy comes through, I'm looking, like I said, this direction. You had enough time to get that to extra. I ain't gonna lie. You had enough time. Maybe he would have got big hit and probably would have been incomplete, but I would have threw it to him.
Eyeing that left side. Reaches out and
no, because he would have ran in.
To the slot.
Yeah, he would have ran in. He would have ran in. That's a touchdown. Yeah, that'd have been a touchdown.
Eyeing that left side. Reaches out and
all right, so let's see. We seen that you kicked the field goal. See, I need a touchdown, T. T messing up my parlay.
Working that left side.
Get out of bounds.
This make me want to play Madden, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, chat, are y'all seeing people? I'm seeing people. Hold on.
And Curley's gonna get set in the slot for this snap.
Okay, so she got 2 timeouts, 29 seconds. That's a ref. I look, he would have scrambled on this. Scramble to the right. All of this room over here. But she panicked. Got rid of it. I mean, you got 7 yards out of that. I call a timeout though. Immediately, it's 20 seconds.
So he throws that short pass.
I look, you want to play Madden again. The old Maddens.
Oh, good, man. We're going to go with another screen pass. Hopefully.
Winslow's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time.
Okay, hurdle by Goodson. Okay, out of bounds. No! That took all the time. T! Chat! T, you had 2 timeouts. Oh my gosh. T, you gotta utilize these timeouts.
For this snap. Working that left side.
Get out of bounds.
Into his body.
Well, the quarterback's just too worried about his stats. So he throws that short pass.
Shit, they about to be the Jets in IRL and they about to... I ain't gonna lie. Ain't no way you had 2 timeouts.
Winslow's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time.
Reads all the blocks in the world. Go.
They pounce on him there.
It's all good, man. It's all
that
good.
Does it for the first half.
I'm enjoying
Jets
myself,
trailing
man.
This one, which is brought.
That's halftime, man.
I need a touchdown before this video ends, T.
These screens used to work good back then, too. The screenplays.
The Jets are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. Looking to scramble. He has the grab.
I fucked that play up. That was an ugly play.
All the quarterbacks in the NFL, they'd all be great if they had all day to throw like this. When you give an average quarterback this kind of time, he turns into a great quarterback.
Winslow's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. 2nd and 5. Trying to make something happen.
Okay. Scramble. Ooh. Try to get out of bounds, though. I see it.
Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
Let's get a
first down coming up.
Drop that person
They hand it off to the running back. And
oh my gosh, can I put Iverson back in? How can I do it? Depth chart. Can I change that?
She said she's having fun. That's what it's all about. Facts. That is true, though. That is true. That is facts.
Why can't I substitute him?
Maybe 4. What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation.
I used to get stick work on this game, though. Like, back then when the PS3 ain't had no stick drift, boy, I used to triple juke, all types of stuff.
Bruh, he better than Goodson.
Nickel formation for the defense here. And Ivory's taking the handoff.
I need a touchdown, T.
Defense gets the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Listen, I blame this one on the quarterback. When you see the defense in a situation like that, you must change the play. Don't waste one in the NFL. You don't get enough chances as it is, and that one lost yards.
Winslow's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. Throwing out to his left.
Ooh! Ooh! This ain't looking good, T.
Right here, you punt it. Play field position. Make the other offense drive the length of the field to score.
Hey, how about this decision? They're not going to punt it. They're going to try to pick up the first down from the shotgun. He's scrambling down. The quarterback goes to the right.
Jim, that was really a terrific job by the quarterback.
Damn, man. They're beating our ass right now. It's an ass whooping.
The Jets are set for their next possession.
Come back into this one. We gotta come back.
Winslow's playing out of position in the backfield here. First down and 10. Scrambling out of the
No! Oh my gosh.
The offensive coordinator's just got to make some adjustments here. They can't stop the defensive line from sacking the quarterback, so either keep the tight end in or keep the halfback in to help block for the QB.
That will bring us to the end of the third here in East Rutherford. We'll return in a moment for the beginning of the fourth quarter. The Jets are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway.
T, I need a touchdown. I need one. Can we just get one touchdown?
Looking to the right side.
Oh!
But the hit jars the ball loose.
Defense is killing, man.
The Jets get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. And Curley's a receiver in the slot. Down the field.
Get there. Get it.
Okay.
Oh, we've got an injured player on the field.
Injury timeout.
I think you can just tell by the body language and the way he's acting, that is an upper body injury. Hope it's not severe. We'll let you know as soon as we find out.
First and 10.
No, T! No! No! No way! T! Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, chat.
Play to it in. Mark. First and 10.
Freeze it. I mean, I would have low-key just scrambled on that.
First and 10.
Yeah, you should have just scrambled. Nobody was gonna be open on that play because they had help on this side right here. There's help right here because on this play is gonna go here. There's help right here. There's two people in the middle. Like, you should have just ran. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, you supposed to just scramble that one. No interception though.
Has the interception.
Terrible.
Bringing the play to an end.
Down the team,
that was an awesome job.
I done let down the team. I'm fucking trash ass biscuits, man. I'm fucking trash. Let's see, will we get anything in this playbook? PA zone? Let's try that.
Flex round! Flex round! Winslow's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Running away from the pressure. That's away from the stack.
Why did T actually do something that the Jets are doing IRL? Bruh.
But he's in the backfield this time.
Bruh, this is a Jet play right here, bro.
Running away from the pressure. Away from the stack. That's a gain of 8.
How did he not move out of my way and block?
Ohio! Ohio!
I'm trying to get some. I want us to get a touchdown, man. Listen.
Coming up, second down. To the ground here. Nice tackle.
I'm going to run with you.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
Anything good?
I got to get at least one touchdown from you, T. Come on, just get one.
We gotta get some time, bro.
I do too.
Lined up in the slot. Snap back to the quarterback. Out of the gun. Sticks it to his hands.
They trying to crush this.
Was it Rarity? Forgot he played over there.
Sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
Let's go. Play action. Getting away from the pressure.
Get off me.
Okay, but I think I seen a touchdown again. Did I just see a touchdown again? Look at Holmes.
Play action.
She probably got the arm for that though, but he definitely got a step on that DB.
Getting away from the pressure.
Get off me. Oh.
2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We're going to go to halfback screen slip. Slip his way right in.
Winslow's moved from the tight end position to the slot. Into the open
flat. You got to run that. First down. First down.
Oh, there it is. Oh, there. No. How he get shoelace tackle? I remember those shoelace tackles. I ain't gonna lie. That used to low-key get me, like, mad for real. You about to score, like, on a kick return, you about to score somebody get you on a shoelace tackle on this game? Man, that used to make you upset.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Looks to his left. Makes the catch.
Come on, all the way. Ah.
Injury timeout. Oh, everybody getting hurt.
The injury shit off.
Winslow down now.
I think it's safe to say by just watching the player, he's in a lot of pain, and I hope it's not serious.
Fucking bad luck.
Smith in the slot receiver role for this upcoming snap.
Come on, T. I seen another touchdown. Hold on.
Fucking bad luck.
Smith.
Cumberland's open.
In the slot receiver role for this upcoming snap.
Bam. You had actually X is open too, but there is this guy right here. He could have helped. You took this safe route through this. Okay, I'm not mad at it.
Receiver on the left side here. They've got him down there. Down inside the red zone now, trying to score as quickly as possible.
Listen, the defense has got to know the situation here. It's okay to give up a few yards, maybe give up a completion. Just don't give them the.
Come on, give me one. Throw it. Run. No.
Well, sometimes you just got to say the tough team is going to win. You got the ball on offense. You're down on the goal line. You need to score here. Can you get it?
Come on, T. You had the 2-yard line.
Second and goal at the 2.
Y'all gonna run it?
Is tight.
Does that count, chat? Do y'all count that for T? A handoff
We down by 3 points. Can we get a
to the running back?
No. We lost by game is over. 13-10. As you see,
a tightly contested.
Damn it, man, we lost our first rookies
to
game. It's all good, man. I'm gonna come back.
Week 1 is behind us now, and it's a tough start for one side coming out of this game.
How many times have I told you, when you lose opening week, you just go, my gosh, will we ever win a game in this league? It is tough to deal with. Everybody analyzes the opening game more than any game in the NFL season.
I love it. I forgot how.
When is the next game? Is what I want to know.
Back then, like, we lost by 3 points. The defense did their job, man, on me. Damn it, I made too many mistakes, but it's all good, man. We're gonna get back into this. Madden 25. You know what I'm saying, man. Man.
Jordan Poole, bag work.
Oh, Poole had Clarkson fall down and then hit the three. Clarkson.
I think that was nice. That was a mismatch, though. Badge Book has another video. Oh, I forgot about that. You are right. Talking about this one? We'll finish this and then we'll go to this one.
Entire year is broken, guys. We still have 5 months left. This has been happening a lot more past probably December towards January, where everybody's LTing, everybody's dexing around with 99 speed, and the game is just broken. That's not even into the slingshot effect or anything. Look at this from WOF, guys. This new dexing thing that we talked about in the previous video as well. I mean, none of this is going to get patched. We've talked about this. Like, the game is out for the next 6 months, and we're probably not going to get any changes. 2K made 0, and I'm talking about literally 0 changes to the LTing this year. And some people say, oh, how could you change LTing? Realistically, it's impossible. You could easily make it harder for LTers. There's many ways. I've gave many different options on how you can change it, how you can add an algorithm into the dribbling. When you're dribbling on 2K25 or any 2K, after you've dribbled for a long amount of time, this has been in the game for years, you are much likely to miss your shot. If you dribble for about 12 seconds to 16 seconds, even if you just stand there and you have all your stamina back, you are much more likely to miss than if you shot about 4 to 8 seconds in the shot clock. Why is that not an algorithm for off-ball movement? Why can they sit there and literally 20 seconds left and right and running full speed and then catch and shoot like they didn't just do that? Like they didn't just run for 20 straight seconds. Why is there not a swim move inside of off-ball pests? So when you get stuck on the center, you can kind of swim off of him, like how you swim for a rebound, you know? We could go on and on about the things 2K could do to prevent this. Obviously, the Dex itself shouldn't be so fast. I mean, there's so many things, and yet 2K has done 0 of those. However, there's been dribble moves in this game that did not affect the gameplay almost at all, and 2K went in and patched it. You see what I'm saying? This is why we've got here. This is the truth. This is not an opinion. This is the reason why LTing has got this far. I'm not trying to say that these guys are doing this like, bro, you can easily win without LTing. I've showed that. But there's not really much to do. That is by far, the way this game is set up, by far putting yourself at the best chance to win because of so many different factors. For example, RNG. Your RNG is at the best chance possible to score consistently if you're shooting a catch and shoot shot with a 99 3-pointer off legend dimer in your lethal. You're also resetting every single time that you don't have a shot when the center passes it to the 2's guard or whatever. That way, with the dribble algorithm that I told you guys, that is reset as well. Catch and shoot shots are much better with timing stability and not getting crazy different speed ups and slowdowns. Like, you could just go on and on about how LTing, it almost seems like, if I was to really break it down to you guys, but just thinking about it in my head, it almost seems like this game was made for people to LT. Every single thing is perfectly lined up for that to be the best way to win. 99 rebound, 99 strength inside centers with 99 pass act. That's all they do is pass the ball and go for a rebound. We all know, I mean, maybe you guys don't know, I would say some of you guys have noticed this year that if you have a 99 rebound, let's say popper, so a build that can shoot, but also has 99 rebound, there's this thing called tendencies that players have had for a long time. If you're on an inside that has 99 rebound or 99 strength, like the same stats, but one build can shoot and one can't, the one that can't shoot is going to be better at getting rebounds because of tendencies. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you right now, this is not some sort of joke. It is perfectly set up for a guy to load up on center and back down all day, back down, get you stuck, and then throw it with legend dimer and go for the rebound. You know, like the whole thing is crazy. But let me show you all 99 layup from Koza right here. He made a high layup build, and you all know that finesse finishing is just not nearly as
missing layups, bro. Missing layups.
good on 2K25. Like, it's not. I've made a video or two on layup, and we actually got layup buffed a little bit. You know, I think that most of the community, the majority of the community this year still thinks that layup is not that good. Like, look at this. High layup, missing shots like that. It's bad. It's a lot better than it was when the game first came out. You have to be really, really good at finesse finishing in this game to consistently score. Like, dunk is a lot better. I've talked about that in my videos, but since they buffed high risk with your layup, high risk plus high layup is actually pretty good if you're timing it consistently, but that's pretty much it. Like, and I'm not talking about good as in like it's as good as dunk. No, dunk is way better. Versus last year, I had a 99 layup Harden build, and I loved that build. That build was awesome. Now, finesse finishing in 2K24 had some broken problems, and 2K needed to fix them. Like, scooper layups had a broken animation that you could abuse, where someone was playing perfect defense multiple times a game, and you could get a scoop on them, and they really couldn't do anything about it. Once they were in the animation, it went in. You had the Devin Booker floater. Like, it did need to be nerfed a little bit in terms of skill gap for the game, but they just You know, they did what 2K does, guys. We've talked about this so many times. If you're new, you probably haven't heard it, but if you aren't new, you know exactly what I'm talking about, where 2K just over patches or over buffs. They never really find an in the middle, and it's bad. Like, it's always either a heavy buff or a heavy nerf 95+% of the time. Anyway, I feel like we should probably touch on the slingshot effect one more time, just because I've tried so hard to just really get it to you guys how important this is and how bad it will be for the future as things like this get even worse. Here is a clip from Sprig right here where he was in the wreck, and this guy was smacking shots. Look, that's a white right there. Now you might be thinking maybe he has his green off. No, you're gonna see a green later in this clip, so you know that he does not have his green thing off. Look, there's a white. Bang, another one goes in.
Deleted 2K.
All right, next play, another white.
I've been deleted 2K. Well, I mean, I don't play 2K. Are you talking about 24? 24 been deleted. You should get MLB. Yeah. I'm gonna call a triple right now. That's what I'm on, my linebacker. I've been deleted 24. That game's terrible. The same thing as 25. We gotta play Missouri. Alright, bet. How much does MLB go for again? How much it go for? If T and Pay's still in here. Oh, I'm about to get some more clips. Anybody know how much it go for? Jamie would have fun on there. I want to know how much it costs. $70+? Is it worth $70 though? Is it worth 70 in your opinion?
Boom. Goes in. I mean, dude is out here not having to play the game. The game is right there. He greened it. Finally, he greened a shot. The game is playing for him. That's not good, guys. That is not good. We can't have a game where people are hitting whites like this, and then the other people are fighting for their life to shoot around the same percentage.
You can wait when it goes down, but I still want to play the game if it's like fresh and brand new. I low-key just might get it, bro. Is something new? Yeah, that's why I'm about to just get it. That could have been a pick. Please tell me that's holding on offense. Thank you. That's holding. That's a flag.
Or better, by actually having to use user input. Now look at this. Dude is 11 for 14, 6 for 7 from 3. We've seen, what, 5, 6 whites go in? It's bad. We cannot have a game like this, bro. We have to have, I would prefer we don't have a game where you can hit whites at all, but we have to have either one or the other. Like, it's just not good for the game. Then we talk about slingshot and how the game can let people make even more whites.
Got him!
No, it's just the game is not good in this state where we can have it like that. It's bad, very bad. But I can see what 2K wants to do. We've talked about this a million times. You see this tweet right here, an old tweet from Corey SA, who used to work at 2K, saying some fun stats to sleep on Comp/creators is about 2 to 3% of players. Casuals and all others are about 97 to 98% of players. So you might be an average player, might be a little bit above average. Usually the people that watch 2K content are at least average or above average. There's not many super below average players because you're watching YouTube content, you're in the community, you're learning, you're watching dribble move videos or best builds, you're trying to get better at the game, whatever it is. You are usually not a super casual versus the other 8-9 million people that buy the game that do not indulge in any content. They don't see what's going on in the 2K community. Another good thing is, if you're not in the community, you don't even know what good motion styles are anymore. Motion styles are huge for your players' movement and stuff. But you see, the point I'm trying to make is that 2K is also trying to cater to people that are very below average, and that, let's say, the 30% of the bottom of the 100%, like those people, they want them to be able to get on and still get buckets. But that goes back to this Mike Wang tweet from last year before he changed shooting.
Like, me personally, I don't even think we even need motion styles. Like, and didn't that come from pro play? Like, we don't need motion styles, bro. Like, all people want to do is play basketball. All of this BS they keep trying to put in saying it's new and it's not.
And I begged him to not change shooting, where he said this: we need to go over it. It's important. 1, keep pure green windows, no RNG. If anyone has ideas for a better option than these two, I'd love to hear them. This is what it is right here for the shooting. This is how it will be for the foreseeable future. You can keep pure green windows with no RNG, meaning user input is going to be the reason you make a shot or not. Which means, for the sake of balance, the windows need to be pretty small like they are now so that good players don't shoot 80 to 90% from 3. This makes shooting very difficult for casual players in what we're dealing with now. You see what I'm saying? Number 1, in terms of skill gap, is way better for the game. You're able to green every shot you time, but there's going to be a smaller window. Okay, you see what I'm saying? So you have a less of a chance to green the shot. Or 2, what we have this year and what 2K has had for very, very many years, go back to bigger green windows that are easier for most people to hit, but you have to cap the excellent timing. Reintroduce RNG to keep the game balanced. This is how 2K shooting has basically worked for the past 20 years. And the problem really is that once you make that leap, and Mike Wang changed it, a lot of people don't want to go back. It's the same thing with how we have high timing profiles, medium, low. We just had a game last year that was green or miss for the most part. Like, you know, sometimes you would make some whites, rarely. Now we just changed that. We just went backwards. You know, we went backward. We evolutioned as a community. We grew and said, hey, you're going to make this shot if you time it right, buddy. But if you don't, you're going to miss. And this year it's like, hey, actually, it depends on the score of the game, how many games you've lost in a row, how many games you've won in a row, what the score is of your current game, the quarter.
And that's what I was talking about, chat. We keep going backwards. That's all we're doing. It's just going backwards. We're not going anything forward. Everything's backwards.
You know, all these factors and not user input. I mean, you guys see, at the end of the day, like I said, for actual skill gap in the shooting, you would want number 1, but I can understand, unfortunately, why 2K would want to go with number 2, okay? I want you guys to know that that's how I feel about it, but that is the also reality of what 2K is looking at. So this comment says on my channel, I feel like them loose balls, or not even loose balls, for real, the ball feels calculated to go back to the team that lost it. I told you guys, I read every single comment, and that's how a lot of people feel. That's how I feel as well a lot of the times when I'm playing 2K25. Now, this isn't going to make you, like, if you have a 20 win percentage, that's not the reason why you have a 20 win percentage, okay? The game isn't fully puppeting you every time you get on, and there's no input at all in the reason why you win or lose. My bad, my timer went off, okay? Timer plug in the comment section down below. I gotta stop yapping soon, but you guys see what I'm saying, bro. Like, the game is not going to 100% make you win or lose. It just will puppet you a little bit, and then sometimes a lot of bit, but you're not gonna have a 20 win percent just because of the game, right? I still win 90% of my games. It's just you can feel when 2K is interacting with the game sometimes. This guy said, please speak on rhythm shooting. It's gotten so bad since the last patch. I really hate playing the game now. How am I able to not get it to register or even hit with a 99 3-ball legend badges? I know my timing, it's gotten so crazy. I knew I haven't been tripping recently. Now, I've rhythm shot a lot this year, and I don't come across this problem a lot. However, I've played with a good amount of people this year where every game, basically, they are rhythm shooting, and it doesn't connect. They do a rhythm shot, and it gives them a regular shot, which obviously messes it up. Like, it just doesn't click that push up. Like, you go down, but it doesn't give you the push up, or whatever it is. It doesn't register that you wanted to do a rhythm.
That brother said, I know my timing. It's like clear as day, people make the so-called adjustment and 2K just touches the game without letting you know.
Shot, and if we're going to have rhythm shooting in the future, I'm not like necessarily against it or for it. It's just like if it's in the game, it's in the game. I'm gonna have to use it because it's the quote-unquote higher skill gap. It's gonna give you the higher chance to time your shots, so I'm going to use it. But if it's going to be in 2K26, it's gotta work. Like it has to work very consistently. Now I want you guys to see this right here. The rumors of the next Call of Duty not being on old gen systems still is unbelievable when these are the numbers to consider. And you see it says that there is still 40 million in the middle right there monthly active consoles on the PlayStation 4. So for those of you that think like, oh, 2K, man, one of the big problems is they gotta stop making last gen, and maybe it is, they're probably not gonna do that. There is a lot of money on the line for 2K to just say, you know what, we're gonna focus on the quality of the next gen game and not make a last gen game. Like, very low chance, because we know they care about money 10,000 times more than anything else. Now, this guy tagged me on Twitter and he said that he managed to get first place in the week's race of the week, and after he restarted his game, his name got removed from first place. Oh man, for years now, 2K has had things like this, the racing and stuff, and where you get a million VC if you win. There's been a lot of controversy around if the winners are actually even real people. People have looked up the profiles, and sometimes they weren't real, is what they said. It's a whole big drama with that that's just another thing. Like, there's so many little things, and I really want to like the game. I do these videos so that we can put this out here and we can try to get a better game. I want the majority of players to enjoy the experience, including me. I want to enjoy it more. The more I enjoy it, the more I'm going to play it, the more you guys can feel it, the more you guys feel it when you play the game, the more you feel it when you're watching it, you know, whatever it is. But yeah, guys, if you want to see the 100-0 rec video that I talked about earlier, man, you need to check it out right here. Click it or tap it. This is a movie that took 2 weeks of my life. This is 100 rec games in one video. Then I had to clip it up, blah, blah, blah. Check it out, bro. It's a really good video. And I'm out of here. Click it. Tap it. Peace.
All right, so how we feel about that, chat? Ready to the next one?
Today we have a lot of news to talk about, so just give me 15, 20 minutes, something like that. I don't know, and I'm gonna fill you guys in on everything that has been going.
Again, hey, shout out to Badge, but y'all make sure y'all go sub to Badge. These are his videos. Make sure that, you know, like, subscribe for Badge. He about to hit 1 mil. Shout out to him.
going on. First of all, man, we're almost at 1 million subscribers, so thank you guys so much. And also, you've been showing a lot of love on the news videos, man. So guys, please drop a like for me if you support one of the only creators that doesn't sell their soul to 2K, so that I can speak freely about the game. And let's get right into it, bro, right after our sponsor, PrizePicks. The playoffs are officially here, and on PrizePicks you can play with anything: assists, points, rebounds, whether you think someone's gonna have a good or a bad game. Once you sign up with my link in the description, you can go over to Luka right here, for example, and you can move around what you think he's actually going to be projected for. 34.5 points is gonna give you a better chance with getting more money, okay? So Cade and Luka is who I am picking to go off in the first game of the playoffs. $20 wins me 110. It's that easy in less than a minute, guys. Link is in the description. Thank you, PrizePicks, for sponsoring. And hey, you get $50 when you put 5 in for your first game as well. Please play responsibly, and I'm out. All right, guys, for a while now, we have been talking about the quote-unquote slingshot effect that Ronnie 2K literally admitted was in 2K25, deleted that section of the video, and then re-uploaded it on 2 different platforms without that part where he admitted slingshot effect was in the game. I've been stressing it to you all how insanely important it is that we know what is going on with this game, because we need to speak out about this. The game should only decide the winner or the loser based on user input. And what I mean is, if you're wide open and you're lethal with jump shot boost and you time your shot correctly, for example, it should go in.
By the way, I want to say this, by the way. Like, I don't like the fact that we skip past what Ronnie said. Like, that's nothing. Like, that's a major deal what's wrong with the gameplay, in my opinion.
Win. There should be no other factor besides you timing your shot. Not, you know, oh, you won 3 games in a row, so we're going to make him drop this steal or get blocked on this layup. Or, hey, your team is up 15 points on another team in rec or pro-am, and now because of that, you're going to be dropping more steals than you were in the beginning of the game or missing more shots. Well, Precise, who plays a lot of competitive pro-am, he has played this for years now, went on Twitter, and this is what he had to say about the slingshot effect. The slingshot effect RNG and algorithm to hover percentages around 50% is so prevalent in comp pro-am, it's ruining the competitiveness of the game. This guy, I mean, has played for years, and a lot of people like me, like you watching this video, have probably played for years, and you can feel the difference in 2K25 versus any other game. For example, in 2K24, the better team almost always shot better. The better team almost always won. That is not the case in 2K25. I mean, if you just go back to comp pro-am games in 2K24, there was 40-point, 50-point, 60-point blowouts all the time. The better team always was blowing the other team out, usually, right? That doesn't happen this year. And we're not talking about just comp pro-am, but he decided to DM me, and he said this: I don't know if you're still covering this kind of elements of the game, but engagement optimized matchmaking, or whatever you want to call it, is insanely prominent in pro-am, where it's being labeled the slingshot effect. If you go up 20 points, it's almost guaranteed the losing team is going to get an insane amount of momentum and cut it under 10. Most of the time, you're better off keeping the game close instead of starting out good, so that when clutch time comes around, you don't choke the game. Every team, every game shoots 50%. If your teammate is shooting well, it's going to be harder for you to make shots. I can have a half where I'm 1 for 9 and finish the game 11 for 19. I do it all the time. The game is simply weighting odds for an almost scripted outcome so the losing team doesn't give up. That is a great explanation of the slingshot effect, of what is going on in the 2K community right now, and it's really bad. Apparently, it's the worst in Pro-Am out of any mode, where it's supposed to be the most competitive, and yet it is the most held down and orchestrated to where it has to be everyone shooting 50% towards the end of the game. He said you're almost better.
Do you see how people can break things down and explain like their experience and how they know how the game is? It just goes to show you that this game has multiple issues and nothing's improving.
off starting with like a close game. You know how insane that sounds, playing a basketball game? Imagine you're playing, you know, in real life at a park, right? And you're playing to 21 points and you're like, hey, you know what? Instead of taking this wide open layup, which is going to give us even more of a lead, let's say it's 6-0, let's not make it 7-0, because then the algorithm's going to kick in and make me miss my next shot. And then the guy coming down the court's going to make a tight contested shot because they're down 7-0. Like, just imagine how crazy that sounds. Imagine in real life if Steph Curry was 3 for 3 from 3, right? He just hit 3 threes in a row. It's his heat check. He's wide open, pull up in the corner on the fast break off the steal, and the game just freezes. Like, the ball just gets shot out of the air by a shotgun, and they're like, you know what, Curry, you're 3 for 4 now. That shot was going to go in, but we cannot let that go in. That is 2K25. Yes, you can have games where you shoot 8 for 8, whatever it is, but this is a huge problem that needs to be talked about. Okay, you are much more likely to miss the more you make your shots, and much more likely to make your next shot the more you miss. If you're like 0 for 3, bro, that's heat check. I literally say it's reverse heat check every time. Okay, so then he also said, I feel like it needs awareness. It's supposed to be a competitive mode, but like you just saw in stage, it's not skill based. He said, I'd rather everyone make open shots 100% of the time and the skill gap rely on getting open and playing defense than the game intentionally making it hard or easy to hit shots. That's exactly how I feel, guys. If someone wants to go 7 for 7 from 3 on me in twos, and that's how they win because they're wide open and they timed their shot correctly, I would much rather lose that way than always be thinking in the back of my head, did I win that game? Did I lose that game because 2K had some sort of input besides my own input and my opponent's? You know, once you know that the game is like that, which we do, you start to question every single thing that's happening in the game. How much is my game controlled by an algorithm, right? So someone commented on my channel, and this is what he said. It's very interesting to talk about, okay? Because he said, slingshot effect has been in the game for years. I don't know why it's news now. And this guy, I do believe he is correct. For those of you that have been watching me for years, even when I was streaming back in 2K18, I could show you clips of me talking about the algorithm. There has always been an algorithm, like I told you guys, about dribbling, for example, where if you dribble for a certain amount of time, you have a much higher % chance of missing, even if you're wide open, even if you time your shot correctly. That's really the only algorithm I think that the game should have, right? Like, if you dribble for 16 straight seconds, that's going to resemble real life where you're going to be tired and you're going to have a less % chance to make your shot. It's been like that for a long time. I do believe that some of these factors like slingshot and RNG, you know, we know RNG has been in other 2Ks, but what I'm saying is it has been turned up a lot for 2K25. That is the real issue that you guys, some people aren't understanding is, yes, some of these things have been in older games, but it is literally the worst it's ever been this year in 2K25. It's on steroids, okay? So Glock 19, who's blowing up in the 2K community as a dribbler and stuff, he posted this on Twitter. They got 4,000 likes.
It's because they want the bad players to continue to play the game. That's why. Which is dumb. Because how does keeping bad players help the experience? If we sit here and truly think about what 2K is doing, you're doing that because you want players who struggle to stay on the game. How does them help the experience of the game? But this is all a part of their money idea. They know people who suck at the game are going to want to still make builds. It's absolutely terrible, bro. This is why I low-key kind of hate playing linebacker on this game, because they don't really throw you away. I'd rather play DB.
And he said 2K16 is so fluid, man. No clunkiness, no getting stuck in animations, hundreds of signature styles. Now, this is the video that went along right here with that 4,000 like tweet in the 2K community. You don't see very many 2K community, tweets and stuff getting 4,000 likes. This is what the dribbling looked like in 2K16. I mean, just look at the lighting, look at the clothes. It's not just the dribble moves, right? It just looks pretty damn good. Like, I cannot lie to you. It looks pretty, it's an old gen console. I think you were able to play these on, like, what, Xbox 360, guys, and it still looks like that. So some people were complaining about him doing spin backs and saying it would look cheesy and stuff like that. So he posted another video saying, is this the quote-unquote cheese dribbling y'all wanted removed from the game? Didn't do any glitchy moves or spin backs in these, just straight combos into buckets with unique signature styles, something that 25 and the recent 2Ks lack. So here is your video for, in case you were going to say, oh, he's spinning and cheesing, and look at this dribbling right here. There is absolutely no cheese. He is just doing very solid, fluid dribbling. He has showed that there was so many more animations to choose from in 2K16, guys. How could you possibly back up that 2K15, 2 consoles later, has less animations to choose from? I mean, obviously, when there's even less animations, a lot less, of course, people are going to use the same ones because that means there's not very many there's few good ones, right? Now, of course, meta gaming has gotten a lot crazier in the last 10 years, but what I'm saying is, if we had 4 times the amount of selection for each dribble move, which Glock has showed 2K16 had in a lot of areas, you're going to have a lot of moves that's like, okay, this is the best move for your escape, right? But this one is pretty much just as good. You see what I'm saying? There's not many like that on 2K, so of course people are going to gravitate towards the ones that are the best, So it's just unfortunate that we're in 2K25 and people actually defend what has been going on. I mean, look at the gameplay you guys have been watching. I'm playing LT cheesers every single game, and I'm not gonna say and just make it up for them. They're like, oh, this is why they're doing it, because they took all the dribbling out, but like, this is something that does happen because of that. It's a factor to why so many people are LT cheesing. We could go on and on about why LT cheese is the way it is, and I've told you guys, I literally think if I was to break it down, and I've broke some of it down for you, that this game was made for people to LT cheese. It's almost like this game was created because 2K wanted people to LT cheese. I mean, every single thing meta-wise lines up for you to want to play this way, to put yourself at the best chance to win the game. Every single thing. There's not a single thing that goes against it. Anyway, Joe Knows recently uploaded a video where he was watching a 1v1 me end of the season. It's like this wager website where people wager on 2K, and it was the end of the season. It was the championship. He was reacting to it, okay? And of course, you guys can think this is a 2v2 wager on a wagering website where these guys are going to be running the meta, like the absolute meta. Screens, run around with a 99 mid-range, fade. That's what it has been this year because you can't LT cheese on the site. They have that banned, so that's actually good for them for doing that. But he actually pinned this comment from Waff, who said, I miss when 2s was actually tough and not L2 cheese, 99 speed off-ball dexing every single game. He pinned that comment, guys. Joe feels the same way that so many of us do. If you go into his comments again, you will see this guy right here saying, bro, 2s is so boring this year. Everybody plays the same. And he said, yeah, it's so repetitive, man. I miss the diversity. I mean, bro, so many of us feel like 2K can bring back something that has diversity. I mean, it's not impossible. It's not. I want you all to just think right now, put it in your head that it is not impossible to bring back a lot of good things that the older games had. Okay, just like Glock is saying in his tweets, maybe I should have said it a few minutes ago, but he's not saying 2K16 should come out in September, right? We're at 2K25 right now. The new game's coming out in September in a few months. He's not saying that game should release. He's saying, hey, let's take the good things from this game.
Shout out to the 9 people in here, though. I appreciate y'all, though, for real.
That is very evident to people that aren't trying to be just against, you know, people that are literally using their brains and saying, yeah, we should have 4 times more animations to choose from. Like, let's bring these things back, these good parts of the game, and actually create a better game, right? Like, let's take the good stuff from 2K19, from 2K20, from 2K16. Let's mesh everything together, plus some new innovation. Of course, 2K should be innovating and making new things, and make a good product. I don't think that that should be controversial at all. You know, like, let's say I was to ask you guys, what do you think is the best defensive 2K of all time? And you said blah, 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 blah. And I said, well, don't you think that we should take some of whatever the defensive mechanics were from that game, the engine, whatever it is, and put it into 2K26 so that we can have a good defensive game? Or the same way for offense, you know? It would be really hard for you to deny that the game should have literally good things that were in other games. I don't really know how to explain it besides that. I hope you guys can understand. But anyway, a month ago, a lot of people got banned. 2K banned people for using quote-unquote auto green tools. We talked about this is huge. This is actually very important that they did this. However, it is maybe bad that they waited till, you know, March to do this. Is that because they had the technology from the very beginning and they just didn't want to ban spenders in September, like right when the game came out? Or have they just now got this technology down and they are banning people, right? Like, we will see in 2K26, early 2K26, if that is the case. If they don't ban people early 2K26, that means that they had this technology early 2K25 and didn't want to ban people, because those people, of course, if you're cheating on a video game, these guys are paying for a monthly subscription to cheat, whatever it is, they're going to be probably spending more than your average customer, so 2K doesn't want to ban them, okay? So we will see the truth early 2K26, and that is going to be huge. 2K needs to set the tone early and ban the cheaters. Anyway, everyone got banned for a month that was caught cheating with the auto green devices, and Power made a tweet on Twitter saying they reset the level of everyone hit in the ban wave, right call or not. So no one even knew this until everyone just got unbanned the other day and all their levels were reset. I think that's good. I think that if you are using a auto green tool, you shouldn't even get a 1-month ban. You should get permanently banned. Your account is done. You got to make a new account. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, just resetting the level, I don't know. Only a month slap on the wrist. On top of that, I'm also 99% sure the people that got reset, they get to keep their cap breakers, they get to keep their event rewards. So really, it's just a visual thing that they're a rookie 1 now. 2K actually needs to do something about these cheaters in our community. I think a 1-month slap on the wrist and keeping all your cap breakers and stuff isn't really that big of a deal, right? They were able to cheat for 5 or 6 months and then just get banned for a month and keep everything. I don't know. So I don't know if you guys seen this, but Double H posted that there is a demigod build in 2K25. I'm sure most of you have seen it by now, but there is a actual build in 2K25 that has the name Demigod. So I just wanted to show you guys that that was pretty cool. Although the build isn't really, like, it's not bad. Trust me, it's not bad at all. But I wouldn't say that that is a demigod build when you look at it. There's a few different ways you can make it, and with all the cap breakers and stuff like that, it's actually not bad at all. But demigod, I don't know. Now, the name is very cool, so shout out to 2K for doing something cool like that. But, you know, they obviously do that because they want to make money. And this is something that we couldn't figure out because most people didn't have cap breakers because you need like 15 cap breakers, or I think minimum like 9 to make it. So anyway, speaking of 2K making money, Herb Scribner went to Twitter and he was talking about, just was looking through some of the Take-Two interactive notes from the last earnings call in February and found this: consumer spending for NBA 2K was up 30%, big quarter for the franchise. Now you see recurrent consumer spending, RCS, rose 9% for the period, which was in line with our guidance. 2K grew over 30% with their consumer spending in that quarter. So in that 3-month range, because there's 4 quarters in the year where Take-Two, aka the people that own 2K, have to give public information, truthful information to their stockholders about how the company is doing. Now, people took this and they ran with it a lot further than I really think that they should have. First of all, shout out to you guys that have been here because you already seen this, okay? Everyone took this and was like, wow, look, wow. We talked about this 2 months ago back in February, right after the earnings came out. So on this channel, you're going to see stuff like that right away, okay? And then second of all, that's just consumer spending. That's not sales. That's not actually how much people are playing. And now keep in mind, cap breakers are just doing wonders for 2K money-wise. Like, that's probably the only reason they're making so much more money this year, but, you know, they're still making more money. So at the end of the day, they are happy, right? But I'm just saying, like, we haven't seen, there's a lot of other stats they don't show. I've told you guys before, and this is just in my opinion, allegedly, you know, they will cherry pick stats to show and not show when it's convenient to them, right? They have to be honest, but they don't have to show everything. Like, you know, if sales, let's say sales were 15 million and it was the most sold 2K ever, which, you know, it's not. This game is not going to be the most sold 2K ever. We'll see about the sales very soon. We'll talk about that. They would be talking about it all day. I mean, it would be like all over it. Hey, we're selling the game. Like, the game is not selling that good. It's still selling decent from previous years to my knowledge. But anyway, the next one will be May 15th, 2025. I think this will be the biggest one because we'll actually be able to see how many copies the game pretty much sold for the whole year. Okay, last time our update was 7 million copies sold, which I don't think was that good, but also not that bad compared.
Shout out to Badge W video. Like, I'm just being real. Like, 2K don't care anymore, man. This is sad. LaMelo Ball playing street ball for 1 hour straight. I'm going to continue to make my content, use my voice, and we'll go from there. I'm probably going to get on here later on. I don't know. I might stream college football for you. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to just do me, bro. I ain't worried, like, stress myself out. Good tackle. Y'all want to see what I'm actually playing? I might stream that. You gotta deal with the copyrighted BS they got on the game. But yeah, y'all, I'll be back on here probably in about 10 minutes. I'm about to stream a game though. We'll see what happens. Like I said, y'all can hit me up, talk to me, see what's going on in the community, 2K wise. We'll see what happens though. I appreciate y'all coming through. I'll see y'all in about probably 10-15 minutes. And we'll see what happens. Other than that, I'm gone. Peace. I don't even know. I might stream 2K. I don't know. I don't think about it. Right now, I'm on college football. If I get on 2K, I'm going to be on my slasher. I ain't playing nothing else. I'm not getting on Cody's build because I don't feel like dealing with all of the BS.